I don't know. I like watching the San Francisco Detroit games because it was crazy. At the end, it was always going to be fun. Football games to go. Some of the rule changes and whatnot. I mean, we'll watch NFL. We're super excited. But hey, Neal, throw it over. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Now it is time, you guys, been waiting for it. You're gonna get Trader Prad and Ms. B come on all the way to 2. It means it's Movers time.
Hey guys, welcome back. Like I said, we're gonna have a surprise today, and that is Memes and Movers is extended all the way to 2 p.m. So can't wait to see all you guys in the chat for an extended period of time. Let's start off with the intro. I'm Trader Prad. This is the beautiful Miss V over here.
Hey guys, welcome back everyone. We hope you had a great weekend, ready to rock and roll as we are. Please make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and let's get into the markets, Prad.
Let's get rolling. So today I started off a little bit of my trading. I'm sure everyone started off a little bit of Affirm and AMC. AMC happens to be my only winner for the day, which happens to save my bank account a little bit. So thank you, AMC. I took that 52 break right off the open, got out all the way up, and got stopped out on my last bit of entries. And then Affirm, which just happens to make me sad. I was trying to catch bottoms on it, even though I said wait till 106. I didn't listen to myself. Try to keep catching bottoms, and then had to get out for the loser over there. And then I had tried catching tops. One thing I did notice on Affirm was at 108, exactly at this moment when I was getting long at around 106, is about 7.5 million shares showed up on the offer that had to be taken out. That's what caused this down move over here. As soon as I saw that size show up on the offers, I immediately got out of my long, and I was just hands off, ready to watch the stock play out. The second time, once it went back to 108, I figured the size would still be there, but the size wasn't there, and the stock just immediately went through 108. So I had to take a beating on that short over there, and now I've just been trying to cash the top on this stock. So let's see if I have eventually caught the top here, trying to turn the loser into a winner. So let's see how Affirm plays out at this 112, 111 area for a short play on this stock for today. But I saw Uber moving in chat right before we got transitioned into Memes and Movers from the main show. Look at this. Uber finding a nice little bottom at almost 39 over here, technically 39.25. Making its run through VWAP, finding support at VWAP again, even though it failed it off the open, and just kept rocketing through 40, and now trading around 40.50. 40.50 does show as a resistance on my one of my technical indicators on TradingView. So I would like to see how it behaves over here. But we've already traded 10 cents above 40.50, and now it looks like it wants to form a support here. It could also form support back again in the pre-market range, which is around 40.20 to 40.30. So it looks like Uber has some upward trajectory here coming out of nowhere. I don't know if there's news related or earnings related or what it is, but Uber for sure having some upward movement here. NIO bouncing nicely for sure. Let's go look at NIO real quick. NIO. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Ready to kill the markets here, just slay them completely. So NIO over here down about 1%, 18 million, almost 19 million shares traded, finding a bottom at 36.60, making a bounce. Tested VWAP once off the open after the down move, failed it, but eventually found a bottom and then came back, tested 37, created a support there, busted through VWAP, and now we're trading above the previous kind of resistance, I guess, which is 37.40, also forming a support by 37.40. So let's see if it just can go back here, test at 38. If it rejects 38, maybe it'll come back lower is my guess on it. So we'll just have to keep watching what it does in this low volume period right now. Looks like Affirm will try to give me another entry over here at the top. It's slowly trending backwards to my position, so I have a couple more orders to wick me into my position. CEI, I can for sure pull up CEI, but I remember telling you guys to watch your level 2s for CEI, especially I believe the number was 1 166 or 165 or both. There was size on 166 for this stock, and a lot of it, and that's why it's never been able to, or not never, but it hasn't been able to break past that size. And every time it comes back to that 166 or 160, it just keeps getting rejected. So you guys need to watch for size on the level 2 for CEI. This ask
Hey
on
Prad,
CEI is ridiculous. Yeah.
Jackson is asking how these trades today. Well, guys, actually it's a negative day for me. I'm losing my paper money on SPRT today. At the open, I went long, and it was a good trade for me. Then I decided to pick this level and to go long again, but stock went against me. Here I wanted to get out. Instead of that, I bought more shares. That's my style. And here finally I got out, took my losses, decided finally to follow the trend, went in a short position. Still, it didn't help me to really recover my losses. So that's why now I'm working on finding names that can help me with that. Right, guys? If you trade as a PRT today, and if it's profitable for you, or you're losing as me, back to you, Brad.
Yeah, I'm just taking more positions here on a firm. You know, I'm pretty sure most of us here took a beating on a firm here, so it's okay to be in a loser position, but just have that mental fortitude to keep looking for new opportunities and, you know, scale your way back. I started off with the big hit off a firm, obviously, but luckily, I had that fortitude to stick it with AMC and take that 52 break and make most of the money back that I lost. Now I'm pretty much near the flat area for the day, looking to get back into this firm position here. Let's see if we can turn that red day into a green day for us today. In the meanwhile, while we're trying to see what a firm wants to do, is 112 long SPRT at 20. People are saying. So let's go check what SPRT is doing here. Looks like a firm wants to go through 112, which is probably, you know, not the best for my position here. Let's see SPRT getting rejected by VWAP here at around 2040. So I would like it to see to trade above VWAP for it to, you know, actually have a good break of 20. Oh, looks like a firm wants to go crazy here. Let's go look at a firm has break past 112. So gonna give it a time stop here. If it comes back through 112, I'm gonna hold it. If it doesn't, then we're probably gonna have in a big bad position over here.
Hey Prad, we received a super chat from Giovanni. Giovanni, thank you very much. And Giovanni asked us thoughts on UPST stock, if you have some.
Yeah, I just had to punch out for loser on a firm there, so I got stopped out. Let's go UPST here. UPST bouncing off 280. Looks like there's clear rejection off 280 twice today, so that's a double top. I'm just trying to scroll down to see if I can see any size on the level 2. Looks like my level 2 can't scope out that far. So UPST up about nearly 3%, finding a bottom at 260, or sorry, 259. Is that in pre-market? No, that's off the open. So 259 it found bottom, but actual support looks like around, what's that, 260.50, because it forms like almost a double bottom over there. Tested VWAP multiple times, broke through VWAP, and just straight upward trajectory. Found support at 274, which happens to be the pre-market area, and just trading above there. So it looks like 280 to 274 is the current range for Upstart. Either a breakout of 280 to the upside, or 270, 274, 273.50 to the bottom would be a good play for the intraday scale. Just want to go regret and with my position on a firm here. So the firm did come back through, which means I do punch my position against. There you go. I'm going to be aggressive a little bit here, trying to get that position back, because it went through 120, 112, and came back down under 112. So I think there is move possible to VWAP here. So we'll see with what happens here on a firm. In the meantime, let's go thoughts on Hippo. HIPO, not on NQ, New York. So HIPO on New York, let's see, not doing much really. It's about 2 million shares traded, but it looks like it's getting rejected off VWAP here at about, what is this, 565, 566, sorry, 560 to 565. A firm has legs. Let's go back to Affirm. Affirm's still at 112, so that's good for my position. We need more vocal jubilee. What is vocal jubilee?
Have no idea.
Vocal jubilee. Okay. My Uber Eats order drove the price. Yeah, Uber, man, I'm telling you, that Uber is just going crazy. Look at this upward move. It just keeps on making new highs as we speak. It's crazy. I guess your Uber Eats driver is just going bonkers here, just going crazy. Palantir, yes sir. Let's go pull up Palantir. I haven't actually pulled up Palantir today, so good call out on that. Palantir finding support at 25, yes sir. Like I said, I love having Palantir above 25. That's the level I used to trade off forever. So seeing it trade above that is beautiful. If I actually noticed it off the open, it would have been a level to go long off of for me. So I'm sad that I missed this opportunity. But now, taking a look at this opportunity, you know, Palantir founding a bottom at 25.03, making its higher lows and higher highs on the way to VWAP, which means it has potential to break through VWAP and maybe trade higher here. Let's see if that actually plays out as we expect it to. I want to go look at BBIG. So I called out BBIG, and I got a lot of hate tweets for this yesterday, which was sad. But, you know, I was just calling out levels as to what could happen on BBIG. There was a lot of selling at 1050 and above compared to buying. So I said, you know, BBIG most likely going to test 10 off the open and fail, which it did. Found support at 950, made its way back through 10, and then once again rejected at 1050. So it looks like BBIG just going to keep playing in that range of 1050 to 10 and then 10 to 950. My real expectation, you know, I guess I did kind of shake the crystal ball here, which I hate doing on BBIG, but it is, I think it will go to 8 if it fails 10 couple more times here, because that's where the big buying volume area was, compared to 9 or 9.5. So let's see how it acts here by 10. The fact that we're trading above it and holding it is a good sign for BBIG. Affirm looks like it's trading above 112, but not with a lot of momentum and strength, and the volume is low. So I'm gonna have to maybe keep holding this position a little bit longer to see what happens.
Hey Prad, we have a new member alert. Devin Mausia joined the green side, and I also like your Hulk image on your picture. So welcome to the green side. Indeed, we appreciate your support a lot, and stay with us. Back to you, Prad.
HE double hockey sticks. Yeah. Thank you. Welcome to the member. Welcome to the family, Devin. I saw check life, please, by Kevin. So looking at life, 20 million shares traded. For some reason, the chart didn't load. Give it a second. There we go. So life just going crazy. Looks like it just broke out of the $8 price, hitting an 807 top and coming back through. So let's see if it's going down here to go back to 7 or the VWAP area after having that fail breakout at 8, or maybe it finds support at 760, which is the first turnaround it had, the closest turnaround to 8. Let's see if it finds support back there in that same range and then makes a run back through 8 and pops up 43% up. I didn't even take a look at that. I just glanced at it. So the stock is up 43% today, making a move all the way from $6 to $8, and just going crazy. The low of the day is 531. I'm guessing that's around the pre-market area, so we can just ignore that. 531 off the open. Looks like the low is 630. No, it should be around, what is this, 580. Its life low is 580 off the open, and it looks like it wants to get rejected off 8 for the current being. So let's see if that's gonna be what the play is. ATER is crashing. All right, let's look at ATER. ATER, wow, it went to 19. This thing was trading around 17 right here, and I was like, okay, maybe it tops out around 17, but no, it actually broke out through 18 all the way to 19.10, and now indeed making its way back down through VWAP. Let's see if it can find support at maybe 1550. If not, then maybe at 15. But for the current being, you know, it is breaking through the support previously established around 1650. Let's see if it can hold 1580 or 15. 1550 over here in this range. Affirm keeps slightly going through 112 and keeps coming back, so that means, oh, there you go. So we're in a little bit of a winner position here on Affirm. I had to hold my position quite a bit against me a couple of times, but the lack of volume and the lack of momentum to make it go above 112 might just make my short play out. So let's keep watching that. I'm gonna watch what the market's doing real quick because someone asked for the SPYs and Qs. So let's see. The SPYs are breaking the low a day here as we speak, almost turning red for the day. Let's go for the QQQs. All right, QQQ also doing the same, I believe. There we go. So yeah, almost at the low a day for the QQQs. Let's see if that brings my Affirm position down a bit, and I'm able to get into a little bit of a greener position on Affirm here. Next mover, MRO. MRO on New York. Let's see. MRO not doing much at the moment. The volume has come down a lot from the open. There was a big volume spike around 10:30, which made the stock go from 12 to 12.16. You know, after having that big volume spike and not a bigger breakout on this stock, I would say that breakout of 12 is a pretty much a failed break, and now we're gonna go under here. Maybe test VWAP. If it fails VWAP, maybe go lower, test 11.17. So let's see what the stock wants to do here. Look at the amount of selling coming in. I'm just gonna filter the prints here so we don't see any prints under 99. So let's see if it wants to keep going. Affirm is in the money for me finally. I want to throw out some profit taking positions here. Let's see if I can get some out there. So thank you, Affirm, for putting a little smile on my face. But here, what's not putting a smile on my face is AMC. You know, I tweeted just before the show started here that I wanted AMC to trade above VWAP, going closer to lunch and holding VWAP so it can make that run above 52 going into power hour with the closing show. But, you know, that was around this moment here, and it traded above VWAP just a little bit, but bounced off of 52 sadly, and now it's just getting rejected from VWAP. So this doesn't put a smile on my face in terms of being a AMC ape. But you know what? All that noise aside, it is trading above 50. It is holding 51, 50, 52 pretty well. As long as we're in this range and we continue to trade above 50 going into, you know, going down the week, I think we're still in great territory for AMC.
Hey Prad, I bought DIDA 17. Is super interested. What's your top indicator on TradingView? I don't know, on PeopleRate we use VWAP, and is that your main indicator?
Yeah, for the most part, you know, I just have VWAP on any charting platform that I use. But the one indicator that I do rely on most when I'm charting at night is the volume profile. You know, I like to see where the stocks were being bought or sold on the daily scale. So I try to study 5 days in a row, getting ready for the intraday plan tomorrow. So or sorry, today, and then same day going forward. I keep that plan going. So volume profile is the answer, basically, before I keep rambling, is my go-to indicator for TradingView.
Thank you, Prad. And actually someone else is asking to take a look at BBIG again. So real quick, I just want to show you guys my trade on BBIG. I went into short position. Stock at first went against me, but my share size allowed me to hold that loss. Now I'm out, a little profit. Well, now it looks like it's bouncing back to the upside. Any thoughts on BBIG, Prad?
Yeah, let's go to BBIG here. So like I said, you know, 1050 to 10 and then 950 to 10 is the ranges I'm looking for. I did not expect support to come in at 950, and I did put that in my tweet yesterday. So people who were, you know, giving me a little bit of hate tweet, you know, congratulations to you. You guys were a little bit right. But I was also right in some aspects, and that aspect is 1050 resistance. 10 should be held up off the open, which it didn't. But 950 held around 10 o'clock and made a run back towards 10, and 10 is being held right now, which is also where VWAP is. To be technically correct, VWAP is around 1008, 1010, so that is being held up. and the fact that that is being held up is good news for it. But you know, it's still a lot of room for it to cover, which is it's got to break that 1050 barrier. A lot of selling took place at 1050, and then above that 1160. So these guys over here who are short above there are still in the money, and for the buyers to shake them out, the stock needs to go test those previous levels where the selling took place for them to get scared and cover it. And that's the play here that most people are looking for, I believe, the short squeeze play. There's also the NFT play here for BBIG, if I believe. I'm surprised my position is still not filled because, of course, it's above where my position was sent out to. But we're under 112, so I'm not gonna, you know, panic chase my order here. I'm just gonna have my stops out. I'm just gonna be patient and wait for it. OCGN is looking charged up. Let's look at OCGN. All right. OCGN volume is tapering off the open, but we did make a beautiful clean breakout off $8 here, and then afterwards when it came back through, we held 8, and then now we're holding 8-1, so we're holding lower highs and trying to make higher lows here. But looks like it's a triangle wedge pattern if I'm correct. I'm not. I think that's what it's called. Like I said, I'm not a patterns guy, so if I'm wrong, please do forgive me on that. I just look at the little bit of the technicals, and the time of sales in level 2 is what I'm usually staring at most of the time. But yeah, OCGN, 28 million shares traded today, holding 8 pretty well. Looks like it wants to trade higher and higher, up 16, almost 17% up for the day. So let's see if it does have the move to go higher and make a new high a day at above 860 here. GME, let's go to GME. We're still above 180. That's great, right? So I tweeted out GME yesterday. I said as long as we're above 180, we're in a beautiful place. There is a resistance at 200, 210, 215. So let's see what it does around those areas. And in this middle range for me, GME is all noise. If it trades below 180, I'm upset. If it trades above 200, I'm very happy. If it trades above 210, I'm even more happy, or I'm happier. That's probably the right grammar. So yeah, thank you for the breakdown, Prad Papa Pump, aka Triple P. Yes sir, I like it. PANW, let's look at PANW here on New York. 500 shares, not doing much for the intraday, but the stock looks like it's on a downward trajectory, down about 2%, failing 465, trying to hold 461, 460. If it breaks 460, then there's probably more downside. This is your intraday, sorry, this is your daily timeline, and this is right here. So if the stock breaks that, it's probably easily going to test 400 area. So I'd be scared if it breaks 460. If it keeps finding support at 460, then you're probably happy about it. OCGN, let's go look at it. Indeed, making a little bit of run back here. Look at the volume is stepping back up as we speak. So looks like it wants to make a new high a day, maybe 860, maybe 870, maybe 9. Let's see if it has that potential. Affirm indeed coming back in here, which is not making me happy. It's holding 111 too well, and it's trading above 112 slightly and coming back in, which could be a bad sign for my shorts at 112. But we'll see what happens. I have my stop out, nothing to worry about on Affirm.
Hey guys, I also wanted to remind all of you that every weekend we post educational videos on our main page, Live Trading by TraderTV.Live. And this weekend, Neal, Shawn, and Brandon posted a video, sell these 3 stocks tomorrow, which means sell them today on Monday. Well, those 3 stocks, one of them is Upstart. Look at this, Upstart, tanking at the open. Second stock they name is DraftKings, DKNG. Let's see how's it going. Again, tanking at the open, a great short selling opportunity. And the third name, guys, named is NVIDIA. Here we go. It's also down. So guys, we would really recommend you, first of all, to subscribe to our channel and just follow videos we post. Go check it out right now. I'll send you the link on the chat. And if you subscribe and hit the bell, you'll get notifications when we post new videos. If you watched this video yesterday, and it might give you great opportunities and ideas for today. I know, Prad, you're really loving those educational videos guys post.
Yeah, I kind of have a routine, you know, a little bit of a TMI zone here. Right before I hop into the shower, I actually have a little phone stand that stands in the shower where I could watch my little educational videos. So every morning I'm watching, you know, the guys educate me of how to trade better. And I'm coming in my 2-hour commute watching more educational videos, getting myself ready, prepped. You know, reading my news articles. So I would suggest finding a way to incorporate these little educational snippets that the you know you know, I'm drawing a blank here. Brandon, Shawn, Neal post the educational content every day. So be sure to watch them, learn from them, because I sure do. I just got stopped out of a firm here as we're speaking. Educational videos in the shower. Like I said, a little bit of a TMI zone that we're gonna get into, but yeah, you know, that's my little routine every morning when I wake up. Watch a couple YouTubers, and these guys are for sure on that playlist every morning. I get my bell ring style from Valeriia.
What?
Brent learned how to ring his bell from you, Valeriia.
Oh, I'm the best at that. Someone actually yesterday, or no, on Friday, production team forgot to lower bell for me. So I had to jump like NBA player, and someone requested me to do my bell every time like this. Well, maybe I should. It's fun.
Don't let these guys bully you, Valeriia.
Okay.
All right. Someone said thoughts on ATER. So ATER breaking support here at VWAP area, which was around 1650. And making a little bit of a retracement back towards VWAP here. Let's see if it can turn this into support again. If not, then that could very well be resistance. And I fear that it does not have the momentum to go back up, you know, 17, 18, 19 area that it was trading in. So and volume is tapering off, so maybe that could be another reason. You know, the retail buyers are, you know, eating their lunches. They're gone to go get Chipotle or whatever burgers, the Whataburgers or whatever you guys have in America. Maybe they'll come back after, and the retail money will push it back up. But for now, volume is tapering off, and the stock indeed go below 1650, which was the VWAP support. Let's go I don't know what company name is, but EXPR. 5 million shares traded today and making a run up as we speak. Higher highs and lower lows, just a straight trajectory north. Volume is lower compared to this big volume spike that caused it to go up. So let's see if it continues to take that run up and test 6 and you know, break 6. If it fails 6 with this low volume, it could easily come back down to what is this, 570 or 570 area, and try to find a base there before it goes express. There you go. I knew it was express. I just didn't want to be wrong. So Miss V, please have Prad review life.
Hey, sure. Prad, could you please review livestock?
For sure.
Thank you very much.
I believe I looked at the stock just a moment ago, and I was saying, you know, with this volume coming into the stock and not really having a clear breakout of 8, fail break off 8, I fear the stock is going to come back and trade in the 740, 720 range or find support at the VWAP area. So let's see if that does end up happening. I expected a little bit of a bounce towards 8, and it did make a, you know, 19-cent run. I think the previous run was only 6 cents from 8. So the second time I did a 19-cent run and then came right back through 8, failing to hold 8, which tells me that, you know, 760 will be the next spot for it to test, and after that will be 740. So if it fails 760, we're going to test 740 for the intraday time scale. HIMS almost up 4%. A firm take 14. Oh, really? All right, 114. I gotta affirm. We gotta take 14 here on a firm for the 15 to try. I don't know. Where do I even touch this stock? So I'm going to quickly pull it up over here. Affirm. Let's see what levels are TradingView giving me. So TradingView is giving me 114.70, 118.59. 114.70 is something that I drew myself, but an indicator is giving me 118.59. So let's see what it does around those levels. I'm going to be hands off here. Volume is extremely low. I've been taking a hit on this stock every time I touch it. I just gotta be hands off for now on this stock, man. It just doesn't make sense to keep taking this body blows and keep coming back at it. What about IRTC? It's about 33% on news about new director. IRTC up 33% on news of new director. Volume is not bad, but pretty low. You know, we're under 3 million. It's about 2.5 million volumes traded. Breakout of 58 has been clean. It's been holding 60, trading above VWAP, and looks like it'll trade above 62 for the rest of the day. But for, you know, intraday day trader, not much going on here that I can do with the low volume. Like 2.5 million shares is not enough for me, at least. I know some people are okay with it. Let's go TCAT. Let's go look at TCAT here. TCAT almost 5 million volume, but like look at the volume right now. Nothing going on. Absolutely nothing. Clover. Let's go for Clover. A little bit of volume coming in, but still tapering off. Clover finding support at maybe 860 in this range, which was resistance off the open around VWAP, but then, you know, bouncing off of 830, breaking through VWAP, finding support. My chart just died there, so let me load that bad boy back up. I just have to do this real quick. All right, and now, oops. All right, there we go. So that chart's back up. Cool. Let's go back to Clove here. Clove finding support back at 860 after busting through VWAP, and just looking like trading in pre-market range. So it's gonna turn pre-market range into resistance. Let's see if it can trade above that, but the volume is low. I don't see that happening today. You know, this would probably be on a 50 million volume day, but it's not gonna do that today, most likely, is my opinion. Sorry, Prad. Oh, you don't have to apologize, brother. I don't even know what you're apologizing for. Clove locked it up. Oh, no, you're good. Crowd downgrade. SPX going long. Let's go look at what the market is doing while we... Market making a bounce back here from 445. That's a good bounce back here into the previous barcoding area, which is around 456. Looks like if we trade about 456, easily forming a support there. I guess the market could go then test VWAP. I'm guessing the Qs are doing the same. Yep, near identical movement. Airbnb, is that New York? It is. Nope. Is that Nasdaq? No, that's New York. No, it's Nasdaq. All right, Airbnb on Nasdaq finding support at 155, going through VWAP at 159, and now trying to test 162. Looks like, but finding support at 161 at the moment. Let's see what it do off the open. Looks like it just crashed off the open. It made a little bit of a run to make a high a day off the open and just crashed, but was able to find support at 155, which is a pretty good bottom right there. We can use that number for days future ahead over here. So 155, 160, and 162. Let's see what Airbnb does in those levels. What's up, nerds? What's up, John? Affirm long above 113. I honestly don't know what to do with this stock at the moment. You know, like I said, everything I do, I've just been taking body blows. For me, it's probably hands-off moment. We are going into that 12 o'clock territory where the volume is going to start tapering off. So not much for me as an intraday trader for Affirm. OCGN exclamation mark. That only means we're going for high a day. So OCGN did make a new high a day at 865, but immediately make a little smack back down. Let's go see what I see on here. OCGN. What do I see? I see a lot more selling than buying going on at the top here, but the numbers are not significant. The numbers are still pretty small, so the ratio's near perfect, 1:1 buying to selling. So that means it's anybody's game here on OCGN. Let's see who steps up and takes the stock where. If there's a big buyer somewhere or a big seller somewhere, that's gonna move the stock one direction or the other. But for now, OCGN up, going straight north, breaking new high day just now at 869. Maybe we can break 9 today with the volume coming in. Let's see. Valeriia, any?
Sure, Prad. We can take a look at earnings when they download. Well, nothing terribly exciting, guys. Oracle, though, might be interesting name, and fuel cell energy also. Well, Prad, are you interested in trading any of these stocks?
Oracle sounds about a little bit of a juicy trade, but I'll be honest with you, I've never traded Oracle, so I don't know what the chart even looks like. So let's quickly pull up Oracle here. Oracle is an $88 stock, trading about 4.4 million shares today at a high of a 90, which looks like pre-market 90.50. Currently making a bottom at 88. So this could just be people prepping for the earnings report. So let's see how that plays into in the stock. Well, for the moment, just finding a support at 88.80. Now I'm trying to test 89. If it successfully breaks 89, it could easily test VWAP for the rest of the day. So let's see what Oracle wants to do. If it wants to stay flat or stay almost down 1% going into earnings.
Thank you, Prad. Well, guys, I'm in a short position on Uber. As you can see here, I could make a nice exit. I didn't do. Well, now I'm sitting and waiting when it hit 40.60. Then I'm out. Hopefully we are there and we'll do this. Well, but Uber doing great today, though.
Apple, let me quickly look at Apple here. So I'll be honest with you guys, I did not expect Apple to go up here because maybe I perceived the news and the ruling wrong. I thought it was a bad thing, but it looks like it could be good. I'm still confused about how to read the ruling here, but I basically just went off of what I saw on the volume profile on Friday. There was a lot more selling under 150 than buying. You would expect people who love Apple and the people who read the news the right way to have that buying come in under 150, but I did not see that on the indicators or volume profile. So I predicted even more violent down move today to 145. But Apple able to find support. I think my chart just died here, so I'll just keep saying what my thought process was. I thought Apple was going to go to 145, but Apple able to find support at 148, 149 today, making a run all the way to 151 back. And then coming back to 150. So great news for Apple. If it's going to trade here, barcode around 150, that's probably a very good news for Apple. And I actually think I perceived the news wrong. I guess the ruling is a good thing for Apple. Quickly, let's go to Neal. Oh, that's not Neal.
Hi guys. That's me. Why? Look, man, I know everyone wants to see Brendan, which is fair. There's nothing wrong with that. But I wanted to quickly just jump in. Thanks, Prad. Talk a firm. I know you guys were watching this and you're definitely trading this one here today. There's this 115 level. You go back into Friday's action where, you had the pre-market high, you had that big drop, the shorting opportunity off the open, and then the breakout in the afternoon, and that was through 115. So you've been waiting around for this chance to get through this level. There was the short off 112 that we ended our show with. And I think there's a decent chance that 115 comes in here and you could get a round off top. So I'm waiting around for that one. As maybe we got to go right back to you, Prad, because OCGN just took out the high of the day again.
OCGN making another high of the day as we speak. So guys, look at this, you know, lower highs and higher lows. This is just a trajectory upwards look like for OCGN. You could basically draw trend lines here and just watch what the stock does every time it touches the bottom trend or the top trend line. For the current being, you know, OCGN just upwards movement. Looks like 9 is not too far for this stock. We're just about 30 cents away from $9. So let's see if it can have that momentum. The volume is getting lower, of course. You know, sorry, lunchtime volume is indeed going lower and lower as we speak. But that doesn't look like it's gonna stop this stock, right? It's just going higher and higher and making lower lows. So it's holding its trend line very clearly.
Hey Prad, I just wanted to mention Apple event. I just literally forgot that it's happening tomorrow, and we expect iPhone 13, Apple Watch 7 to launch tomorrow. I'm super excited because I hope that they're gonna make iPhone 13 in pink color. If they do, I'm definitely gonna buy this. And I know that me and Brad were discussing that Brad's gonna buy me pink iPhone. No? Okay.
Yeah, yeah, I'll buy.
I can see you.
Yeah, I'll buy. Yeah.
Okay, I'm an independent woman. I can buy it myself.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear. There you go. Actually, I saw Machine Gun Kelly got gifted a pink iPhone by Young Thug. So maybe they do make the pink iPhones.
No way.
Yeah, so I guess they do make the pink, but who cares about Machine Gun Kelly?
We're gonna find out tomorrow. Super excited.
But he did get gifted a pink iPhone from Young Thug. I don't know what's going on there, but
Young Thug is a good guy.
Yeah. OCGN. Let's see what it wants to do here. Going higher as we speak. Look at that, 871 and 872. Let's see if it keep going higher and higher. You are adorable, Valeriia. Pink would be super cute. You're not wrong, Linz Lou.
Thank you. I know.
Prad, do you like Young Thug? That would be sick. I do enjoy Young Thug, but I don't know what's going on with the whole pink phone there. I would never buy a pink phone for myself or anyone I know, so it's just a little weird that, you know, nothing wrong with it.
What's wrong with pink color?
I would never have pink on me. Even though I have pink shirts, I would just never wear a pink or have a pink phone.
Pink hat.
I do have a pink hat. You're right, but I don't know. You know what? Yeah, maybe it's time to rock a pink phone, guys. That's the new way now.
Next time you come with pink phone, I'm not gonna tell anyone. I'll keep your secret.
All right, sounds good to me. OCGN. Let's see if it can keep going higher here. For the time being, you guys have any stocks you want me to pull up? MGK and Connor had a fight last night. They did. Shawn with the news update here. Etsy. If you guys saw Megan Fox's dress, my goodness, man. Megan Fox.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We did so.
Yeah, Megan Fox still a bombshell.
But it's 18 plus program.
Megan Fox, nothing stopping her looking like a bombshell still. Megan Fox, kaboom, Shawn, indeed, my brother. Let's look at Etsy. Etsy basing out at 211 here. Looks like making a top, but it did indeed form a bottom at support at 209, which was VWAP. The complete bottom today established around 205. Let's see if it can keep trading higher here, even though it had a little bit of a downfall off the open. Trading about negative 3% for the day, but you know the trajectory has been upwards ever since making a bottom at 205, 206. So it looks like it wants to, you know, maybe trade in a range of 211 to 209 for the rest of the day. Maybe just find support at 209 and call it a day for Etsy, unless, you know, a bigger mover comes in and decides to take the stock one direction or the other. Your wife's watching. How many likes to get Prad pink hair? Ooh, you know what? That's got to be like a 5K likes, man. Well, Prad for pink hair's got to be 5K likes. But Valeria's got 2K likes for pink hair, I believe.
Excuse me, who said that? Since when? I really want to see Prad with pink hair.
I got no hair.
iPhone.
What are you gonna color? There's no hair to color. Is this gonna be?
I know. Your hair grow pretty fast.
Yeah, but I
fine by the time we get 5,000 likes. But guys, please don't forget to like this video. It literally takes less than 1 second for you. It means everything to us. We just started our new Memes and Movers show, and if we get more likes and subscribers and just feedback from you, YouTube algorithm will show our channel to more people. Oh, I like that effect. Thank you. So yeah, guys, please like, subscribe.
All right, let's go look at coin here. Someone was asking me about coin. 2.5 million shares traded for the day, forming a bottom at 240, but then not having enough strength to go test VWAP. Indeed, making a lower lows and a higher highs, kind of. This looks like a head and shoulders here, which we did learn about live on the show with Valeriia and you guys was a negative pattern. So that means it should go lower, maybe go test 240. So let's see if that pattern plays out. We'll come back to coin to see if that pattern plays out. In the meantime, we got a
super chat.
Super chat. I was gonna say donation because of Twitch, but
KPLT is flying.
Catapult.
Dominic Famulara saying to us, thank you, Dominic, for his super chat, and we'll take a look at it right now.
Is that KPLT?
It's KPLT.
Yeah,
NASDAQ.
KPLT, cool. So I'll pull up KPLT here. KPLT volume coming in out of nowhere, right? So the whole day volume kind of low, trending downwards, la, making a bottom at 580. Then it broke through 6, broke through VWAP, kind of tested VWAP back here, but then look at the big volume candle here that made it just go skyrocket through the high day or the pre-market area, and now trying to create a bottom maybe here at 680. Another volume candle coming in around here and then here. So two green volume candles. Let's see if it wants to come back and form a support at 670 or 660 and make another run back up to the top. Catapult flying. Thank you for the super chat. I just want to see what the person's name was. Dominic. Thank you for the super chat. All right. Zev definitely over, should dip. Let's go look at Zev. So Zev, about 1 million shares traded. Not much going on for the intraday, but let's see what it is doing real quick for you guys. It's making a run back to VWAP here. Sorry, not VWAP, pre-market levels. Maybe it gets rejected here. Maybe it breaks through that. Not sure, but there's a big volume candle here that made it go to the pre-market range. For the time being, it is almost up 1%. We're about 0.3% off a percent. But as I speak, we're going lower on Zev. Thoughts on CEI? My thoughts on CEI is watch the time of sales and watch the level 2. This stock has a lot of size on level 2s. And if you're watching the level 2, you'll probably get trades out of this. So for now, look at the size on 148, which is around the high of the day. Look at the size at 11. Why do I keep saying 11? 151, 148, which is also the high of day. 153 is the high of day. Let's look at the size at 153. Not much there, but there is big size at 150, big size at 148 that needs to get taken out before the stock can trend higher for the day. So let's see if it can do that. And after it does that, there's more size on 160 that it needs to take out. So there's a lot of size for it to take out on the upside, and not enough size for the buying, I think. No, there's size on the buyers too, so it's honestly just a battle of penny by penny. So you guys just watch time of sales for this, and you'll be able to get the trades out of that. NIO going crazy.
Is it?
Apparently, let's see. NIO not really going crazy, but it is having an uptrend after a bottom at 36.60. So not really doing much for the time being. Volume being low going into lunchtime here. Yeah, sneaking up little by little is what I would say. Sir Valeriia, sir?
Yeah, I thought it was Miss V.
It's Miss V, not
but
sir.
You can call me sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, why not? Yes, sir. Yes, it's so awkward saying sir to you.
Can I call you Miss then? Like we switch Miss Prad and Sir V.
It just feels weird calling you sir. But okay. I don't know if that's what you want to go with. Him, her, they, any pronoun, adjective, whatever you want, I'll call you.
Thank you.
It's Grandma Val, not sir. Whoa, Grandma.
Excuse me.
All right, let's go back to what's moving here. MRSN. MRSN, volume still low, not really doing much here. Coming off the high of day, which was around 1080, failing to hold VWAP and trading in looks like a range that it created off the open, which is around 940 to 950. It's like a cursed thing at this point where I just have to keep pulling out a firm to look at how wrong or how right I was on the stock's direction. So I'm just gonna do that. Quickly open it up and check how wrong I was the whole day. So a firm now traded all the way to 114 and kind of making a rejection off 114, making the descent towards 112 here. So let's see if it can hold 112 and run back higher for the rest of the day. If not, then probably breaking 112, testing 110. If it holds 110, which I think it will, it should go back higher from 110. But if it doesn't, then clearly VWAP then and 106. 106 is because that's the low it created after the big gap up, and now clearly the new low is after the gap up is at 102.27, nearly closing the gap that it created. Let's actually. I thought I lost my earring for a second. That was scary. Affirm. Let's look at fast 5 days here. Why does this chart keep failing on me? All right, pull it back. So let's go here. So it looks like about filled the gap. So that's the high right there, and then it just touched that wick that it created, near perfect, and then just bounced off of that. So I'm kind of upset that I didn't notice that wick. I think that could have been a pre-market wick that I didn't notice in TradingView because I had extended signals off last night. So 102 instead of 106 was kind of the bottom that everyone should have picked. So that was upsetting to see. But we have our levels now, so we can use these levels going forward to the rest of the week. So 110, I'd like to see 110 to be held up. I'd like to see 114 to break. I'd like to see 120 to be retested. If 110 fails, I'd like to see how 106 and 102 play out. Well, at least I got Babushka.
Yeah, I like Babushka one.
Babushka Val.
Yeah.
ATER. Let's go check out ATER, boys.
And girls.
And girls. ATER is coming back here to VWAP. It traded under VWAP for a little bit, finding support at around 16 and now trading back above VWAP. Tested 17 but failed it. It looks like it wants to maybe trade in the sideways range. The stock is up about 42%. I don't know how much more it could go for the day. The volume is coming off the open. This has to be the highest volume stock of the day. It is at 142 mil, and CEI being the second at 115. 115 million shares traded so far. So volume indeed coming off significantly off the open, obviously lunchtime and so on. I would like to see how the stock trades with this low volume period. I would expect it to trade between 17 and 16.50, maybe even 16. So a whole dollar area that I'm going to give it all the way to 3 o'clock and see if the volume picks up then to give it another push up to 19 and test high a day. If it breaks through high a day, then I don't know what's stopping it to go higher and higher for the stock. So today's lunch is you want to click the button? Yeah. Today's lunch is what's it called? I just read it. I'm blanking. My brain. Cheeseburgers. So what is a cheeseburger?
Okay, I'm gonna disappoint you. Cheeseburger is cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger. I got it, guys. First try.
Great job, though.
First try.
Great job.
I'm pretty sure half the chat can get that too.
And guess how will be burger? Burger.
Burger. Guys.
Easy Russian with Miss V and Sir. Do we go to Neal?
No, I'm calling shenanigans.
It's Neil is calling shenanigans on her cheeseburger.
Shenanigans?
So
What's that?
I'm gonna go to Neil here real quick. We're gonna do this, and then we go to Neil.
I understand the markets are moving, and I'm actually eating my lunch right now, but I'm calling shenanigans. There's got to be a real word for cheese in Russian and a real word for burger. Like there's absolutely no way that's true. I don't mean to call you out there, Valeriia, because usually you're on the up and up, but really? Cheese? No, there's got to be another thing. Someone call it out there, because I kind of feel like that absolutely cannot be true. No way.
Okay, I need like to tell it. So basically, burgers, cheeseburgers, we took it from American kitchen, right? So we normally don't have this in Russia.
That
That's
makes
why
sense.
everything what like is called in American words, we just use absolutely the same words. Do you know how will be popcorn? Popcorn. I hear that someone used the Google Translator on cheeseburger. Wow, they just don't trust me here.
I don't know if you guys have seen this movie. It's called the Pink Panther series from way back in the day. You know, my dad made me watch these Pink Panther movies, and there's this one scene where the detective Jacques Clouseau has hamburgers in his pocket because he's tasted hamburgers for the first time ever, and then he wants to take it back with him through the airport. So he has these burgers in his pockets. And they keep asking him to pull out his pockets, and he's like, no, I don't want to pull it out. And they ask him what it is, and they say, hamburger. So I just remember that little snippet.
That's supposed to be Russian, now?
It's not Russian. It's a French guy talking about a hamburger. So it kind of reminds me of the same situation where he doesn't know what a hamburger is, and for him to say what a hamburger is in French, he just goes hamburger.
And it's like Pink Panther movie?
It's a very good
My
movie.
favorite computer game is Pink Panther. Have anyone played? Did you play Pink Panther at least once?
No, but I
Super
enjoyed
fun.
watching the cartoons and the
Okay.
movies. Pink Panther was a very fun time in my childhood for sure.
By the way, guys, one of our viewers wrote that NVIDIA is going to the downside, which is true. And I was bringing up it earlier to you that we posted a video yesterday, 3 stocks that you should sell today, and NVIDIA is one of them. So I really recommend you to subscribe to our channel, to stay tuned. Every weekend we post educational videos that are super helpful and can bring you lots of ideas to think of. And now even go check it out and check yourself if guys were right or not.
Guys, like she said, man, all you had to do was watch the video, post it over the weekend, and get short, get short as leverage as you can. And look at this drop, right? We're down about $5 from yesterday's close, I believe that's what the number stands for. Down about 2.5% almost. Now NVIDIA clearly, basing off at 219, forming a support here. But easiest trade you could have ever taken. Of course, it involves you to listen to other people, but easiest trade you could have ever taken. Why said 3 stocks to sell but never trade today on them? So there were other stocks that were moving. We were looking at Affirm, NVIDIA, of course, clear sell stock. Affirm also clear sell stock off the open. It's just I was too busy trying to catch the bottoms on the stock. The volume on the stock is way greater than NVIDIA for the day. Look at AMC's volume compared to NVIDIA's volume. So I basically try to look for stocks doing more volume in terms of a day trader aspect. Of course, and if I'm saying that, then you could say, why didn't I trade ATER? I was distracted by Affirm and AMC. Being the ape that I am, I was completely zoned into AMC today, and I missed out the beautiful moves that you could have on ATER. Look at the pre-market break. So I'm just gonna give you guys a couple setups here, couple little cheat book, not cheat book, couple little playbook setups from my playbook. So look at this pre-market, right? This is pre-market range. You could have taken the pre-market break and held it all the way to maybe 1360. If it breaks 1360, you get out of the position for a loser, and climbed it all the way to 19. Scale your positions out, right? You could have taken the even dollar break at 16. You could have taken the 17 break, which should have hurt you once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. Manage your risk on every single one of that fail break of 17, and the 6th time that it actually ends up breaking, you ride ride that break all the way to 19. So you have shares from here, you have shares from here, you got a couple losses over here, and then you got another new position to ride up. The amount of setups that ATER presented you, I literally cheated myself by not trading ATER and trading, trying to catch bottoms on a firm. And I blame Valeriia for this, because she's always here catching bottoms on stocks and tops on stocks in pre-market, making me jealous that I was like, I want to prove to the chat that I could do it too. And look what happened.
You can do this.
I got boxed. I got punched in the face by a firm today.
I have negative day anyways today, but thank you very much for saying that.
Yeah.
You're doing great, Prad.
Thank you for that confidence booster, Val. Did anyone call out ATER? ATER has been called out all day, my friends. So here I just gave you guys a quick look at ATER. Payday 8's going to rock. Thoughts on Sava breakout prior? You just aren't pretty enough. Ouch, that kind of hurt my feelings. Well, not pretty as a Valeriia, but come on, you don't gotta go that mean. All right.
What?
No, it's okay. They're just chats, being chat. And I'm just, trolling them back while they're trying to troll me. Sava, let's look at Sava here. Looks like finding a support at 47. Going through VWAP here, which it failed to break a couple times off the open, once, twice, 3 times. But it eventually did break out off 48 here. Let's see if we can form a support at 48. If we can, good news for Sava, because it could eventually, trend itself higher for the day. But look at the amount of volume that it's been trading off the open, and the accumulation of just shares in this area, and the volume tapering off, right? So I would expect it to not go too far high, maybe go to 49 and reject off 49 for the intraday at least, but that's my opinion, and I could very easily be wrong on this. QQQ, let's go look at what the Qs are doing as the overall market. Getting
Brad,
rejected.
by the way, can you also type anything on the chat so our viewers can tag you? They really
I
want
should
that.
be in the chat. Hello.
Trader Prad?
Yeah.
Is that there? No, can't see you.
At Trader. I'm in chat.
Yeah? Is it your image?
Yeah, that's Adam's image. So if anyone is
Okay.
wondering who's that picture as Trader Prad, that's my buddy, one of my closest friends who trained me on this floor. Successful enough to open his own floor. So congratulations to Adam. He actually ended up getting a graduation on his floor recently. So congratulations to Adam and his floor over there in Hamilton. And this picture was actually a little of a troll towards Adam, because he's been killing the stock market, and this picture was when he was drinking. So it's just a little play in the chats that were going on in the Discord chats. Sir V, sir, is she your wife? Congrats. No, she's taken, guys, sadly. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, actually, so I don't maybe I just spoiled that. But no, she's not my wife. ATR, really high maintenance stock, very volatile. It's a little volatile for sure. The spread is pretty tight though. We're within a cent. It should give you easy outs. With the amount of volume that's been going on this stock, guys, it should be very easy for you to get in and out if you're wrong. So even though it's volatile, I don't see a lot going on. So let's go look at...
Legendary member saying, Valeriia taking, I'm not watching the show anymore. Look what you've done, Brad.
What happened?
Legendary member saying, Valeriia taken, I'm not watching the show anymore.
Oh, no.
Guys, don't listen to Brad. Like, he knows nothing.
I don't know if she's taken or not, to be honest. I just guess. I guess. But anyways, I'm not taken, if anyone's wondering.
No one's wondering. That's the issue. I'm sorry.
Valeriia's on fire here, guys. Brad, what happened? Valeriia's roasting me live on stream over here, boy. That's what's happening. Now we're all jokes and fun over here. Still ATER, someone called out, trading around 1650 over here. It's holding that, but volume's low. Let's see what it does around this VWAP area. I'd expect it to hold VWAP area for the rest of the day easily. That was savagery indeed. Valeriia's a savage, boys and ladies.
I love you, Prad.
I know. We're just playing. I know we're playing. We're
fun.
good. I'm kind of just nothing to do here, so I might as well get roasted by Valeriia for a little bit of entertainment.
Yeah. Super fun, right?
Yeah. What happened to TTD? I'm not sure. Let's look at it. TTD, down about 3%. Not sure if it's news related, but look at this down move over here. It looks like it broke that 71, 72 bottom, and then just fell through there on the 15-minute scale here, on the 15-minute chart, as you can see. So there was support at 72, which it just failed to hold. I think off the open. Yeah, off the open. So it tried to hold 72 for a bit, failed that, and it eventually just went lower, but now it's holding 70 for TTD. Thoughts on SPCE? Let's look at thoughts on SPCE. Wow, SPCE making a little bit of a comeback here for the intraday at least. I did not expect that. You know, I expected it to be a straight rocket ship to the ground because of the news that's going on and the delays that are going on. And I'll be honest, I don't believe Space is a proper a space company. You know, like, it's not SpaceX or Blue Origin. It's just, I don't believe they're still there yet in terms of the evaluation and everything going on. So I am bearish on this stock, but that's me. You know, even though I'm bearish doesn't mean I have any position on this stock on my own account or anything. I'm just mentally bearish on the stock. But for today, the stock is down 2%, but finding support at 23.60, trading above VWAP, which was around 24, or to be exact, 24.10, and now finding support again at 24.30-ish, and trading above pre-market ranges. What am I using for charts? So this is the trading platform that we use. It's called P-Pro 8 or Day Trade the World. I think Valeriia can post a link for that when she gets the time. It's a proprietary day trading software that we use over here at the floor, and the charts are within that software. But of course, at home, when I can't use the software, because you have to be in the office to use it, I use TradingView or whatever software is available. Sometimes Yahoo Charts, or whatever is available to you guys, as long as you know that the data is reliable, because you guys got to realize that TradingView free data is not reliable. It's not reliable at all, and I've been through that in my starting ages of trading. If you got to pay for data on TradingView to get reliable data, so keep that in mind for sure. Prad, good sport. Thank you. I'm not sure what that was for, but thank you. SDC breaks 6. Let's go. Smile Direct Club. Wow, I haven't heard this stock in so long, boys. SDC, look at this. Actually breaking through 6 over here. Up 17% for the day. Wow. Monster move for a Smile Direct Club for the day today. The pre-market break, I gave you guys that setup. Volume came in right off the open. That's not even right off the open. That's at 9:58. So it pretty much did sideways action all the way until 9:58, and the volume came in and just gave you that clean breakout off of 15:30, which was pre-market, a rocket ship up. So look at this. We're actually breaking through 6 here. A weak break, I'd say, because it went up to 610, but it's a $6 stock. How much could it really break off of a break, right? So maybe it's going to slowly trend up higher here, but the bids following up, maybe. Let's see the bids follow up. There we go. The bids are following it up here slowly. Maybe it trends up there in this trend, or maybe it comes back down, maybe tests 590, 580, and then goes higher. So congratulations to whoever's on SDC. I forgot about this stock. FSL, ATER gonna run BBIG after hours. BBY. All right, BBY is Bed Bath & Beyond. Is it? No, that's Best Buy. Sorry. Okay, where are we? FSL. FSL 11 million shares, finding support at the bottom over here around 1535, trading above VWAP, which was a triple top over here, broke through that triple top around 1550, let's just say, and now using that as a support and trading higher and higher. So higher lows, higher highs on the way to pre-market range. FSL on a great trajectory north here for the intraday scale. FSL up about 1.5% or 1.5% as we speak, actually. So congratulations to FSL. W workhorse red to green, no big deal, or NHOD. Workhorse should be on NASDAQ indeed. Thank you. All right, let's see. Up about 0.5%, trading above VWAP, which was about 850, finding support at 830. Almost the same trend as FSL, I think, just the previous stock we just pulled up. Upwards, you know, higher highs, lower lows. Higher highs, higher lows, making its way back to pre-market range, almost up for 1% for the day. So let's see if it has the strength to trade above 9. Volume is completely diminished off the open, and it's been trending like slowly up. So I don't know what that indicates. You know, low volume, higher highs, lower highs. I'm not sure what that indicates, but we'll find out as time goes. This chart just keeps failing on me. Not sure why, but we'll load it back up here. It's just that one chart too. It's pretty weird. All right. Affirm. Let's go. Affirm back at 144 here. Man, I'm so glad I told myself not to take any more body blows on this. Maybe I should have flipped long by thinking in that way, because, you know, going long was the right trade here after I took that body blows on those shorts. But you know, it's still in my no-touch territory for the time being. Volume completely low. Like, look at the big volume candle off the open, and then look at the volume for the rest of the day, right? So I'm not sure what to do here. Even for breakouts, if you're going to look for a 114 breakout, I don't know if the volume is going to be there to give you that clean breakout and quick enough of an exit. It could very easily give you that breakout and return back down, and you're stuck in a position. So I don't know if I want to do that. Look short here around 38. NIO, what do I think? Let's see. So NIO 38 is indeed where we are right now. Off the open, let's see how it traded. So off the open, it tried 38 a little bit. Is that pre-market? No, that was off the open. It tried 38 for a minute, went up to 38.40, rejected, and came instantly back down through 38. All the way to 36.60, finding support there. Tested VWAP a couple of times and was able to break out from there. Now it's at 38. So let's see if volume is coming in. There is a little bit of volume coming in for that 38. So it looks like it wants to go higher here. So maybe the 38 short could be in play if it goes back under 38 through the highs over here. So maybe it goes a little bit higher and then comes back down through 38, and that's when I would try to take the short, in my opinion. But what I noticed right now on the level 2, this left side over here, is look at the size going up. So that means the bids are increasing as the price is going up. Also, what's the indication is that people really want to buy the shares right now. The buyers are stepping up every time the stock goes up every penny, and the sellers are running away, kind of, or the short sellers are running away, but there are sellers there for the buyers to hit on. So that just indicates me a upward trajectory for the stock, for at least for the short term. So let's see if that plays out according to how I think it should. NIO is hot today. I wouldn't short it. Well, there you go, man. Someone else in chat thinks that thinking the same way I am. I'm just looking at level 2, guys. So look at the size that's being held up and the size that keeps following the bids up every time it goes up a penny. But the same is not happening on the offers. So I honestly expect this to go higher here. Maybe trade at the 38.20 range. But look at that, size actually is being taken out on the offers, on the bids, sorry. So maybe I could be easily wrong, and we easily go back down under 38 here for NIO. AMC almost back at 52. No shot. All right, let's go AMC. AMC going back to 52 here. I love it. I want AMC to trade above VWAP. Please, please, please. My apes, hold the line. Step up and hold the line for this, because if we break 52 and trade above 52 at any point above this week and hold that 52 barrier, these shorts are scared for their life. They're running to the barriers. I don't think they're going to load up anymore. It's only the big players who are going to load up above 52 and higher for shorts. And if we hold above 52, I'm telling you, they're shaking in their boots. They're scared. So I really want that to happen on AMC, man. That's gonna be beautiful. Someone asked me what levels are you looking on AMC yesterday, and I said, look, I don't want anything to do with AMC if it's not trading above 52, and it did that. It did that right off the open. I took it, and look what I did after that. Hands off. Of course, it gave you a couple levels to play off. You know, you could scalp a lot of time over here. You could scalp from 50 to VWAP and 52 to VWAP, but I like taking breakouts on AMC when the volume is present, and I did that. So I'm thinking the same way. Maybe tomorrow we take a 52 break again, and then maybe 55 and so on for the long side. Let's see if it plays out that way. But of course, that would require for the stock to hold VWAP here at this current zone and trade above here, maybe even trade above 52. If we close anywhere close to 52, I'll be happy. I'll be happy if we close above 52. KPLT. Let's look at KPLT. Actually making a new high a day here as we speak on KPLT with increasing volume. So good news for KPLT here. You know, volume is increasing. The stock price is increasing. We're going higher and higher. Currently up 9% for the day. So all the KPLT holders, let's go. Valeriia.
Sure, guys. Well, first of all, don't forget to drink the water and hydration nation.
Yeah.
Let's go. Second of all, please, we have 1,700 viewers and almost 500 likes. We would really appreciate you to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. If it wouldn't mean a lot to us, we wouldn't ask for that. But we really want to know you like the show. We want to see feedback from you. We really appreciate all the kind words in the chat. So we really love you guys, and I hope you're having a great day so far. In terms of my trades, it's a losing day for me. I went short on Uber, and unfortunately stock went against me. Here I'm out. Well, yes, losing day for me. And Uber keeps going to the upside. Let's take a look at 15-minute chart. Well, I would say I think it might go closer to 42 level as my resistance. I would identify as 41.83. What do you think about Uber, Prad?
Sorry, I was distracted by a couple things. Could you repeat that? I'm very sorry.
No, I was just saying that I'm losing an Uber because I was shorting, and Uber went to the upside, and now it's broke $41 level.
All right.
And I identified my resistance as you can see at my screen.
Yeah.
Like around 41.82. It's 15-minute chart. So what are your thoughts on Uber today?
Yeah, let me quickly look at Uber here. Uber, man, great trajectory up north after creating that bottom at 39.20 off the open. So let me pull it up on the 15-minute like Valeriia did here. So look at that 41 level, right? That it had to have been a resistance, and we're trading above that. So with the next level I see is what's this, 41.50, let's say. 41.50 is kind of too far, so we could say 41.30 to be honest, because this is a bottom right here, the top right here, and the top right here. So 41.30 is a pretty good of a level that I would like to see what the stock does at. So if you're thinking short on Uber, I would say somewhere here before 41.30 sounds about accurate to me. And if it trades above 41.50, I would probably be wrong on that trade. So for now, actually seeing this 41 break take place on Uber on the longer time frame, which I didn't do all day, gives me more conviction for the stock to maybe go a little bit higher. But like I said, the resistance is not too far from 41, so we could very easily get a rejection right here and come back down and test in the 40-60 area. So let's see if that plays out how I think it would. Oh, nice. I live in Canada and need a new exchange. Yes, sir. Any token I should be looking forward for this week? I don't know if you guys have heard about Litecoin, but Litecoin's kind of going crazy today. But I don't know if that news is real or fake noise. But we'll see. We'll see how Litecoin plays off of that. But for now, man, I think crypto is just in a dip buy territory. I'm not sure, but I think. I think I'm at a point where mentally I'll probably start buying crypto here on my Wallet Simple account, which I actually opened to buy crypto. So seeing these little red areas on crypto, I might start buying a little bit of a dips here and there. Don't buy LTC. Yeah, guys, not financial advice. You know, cryptocurrencies I'm not too educated on, but I do want to start getting started with that market over there. Cardano I've been educated about a little bit by the same person who educates you all about Cardano, which is Shawn. I got Greg educating me about BTC and Ethereum and so on. So you know, I have great mentors and great teachers helping me in this aspect. So I can't wait to start doing that on my own accounts for crypto. OTC, is that over the counter or is that a ticker? I'm guessing OTC meaning over the counter, which is pink sheets. Let's see. StreamX is legit partner with University of Waterloo hiring in Canada. Message deleted. Oh. Litecoin tanked. Looks like a good project. Thoughts on OCGN? Litecoin did tank after I believe that news was a fake news. I'm not gonna say fake news. I'm gonna say the tweet was deleted and Walmart was now gonna do investigation. It could be real, could be fake. Neither confirm nor deny. In the meantime, let's go pull up OCGN here. OCGN coming back under from that $9 level, which is very sad to see. But like that looks like a dark pool, so it's not even truly at 9. I'm gonna pull it up on TradingView real quick to see if that was a dark pool wick or not. If we traded all the way there, so the high of the day is 875, so that has to have been a dark pool wick on the chart. So not real trading above 875. So getting rejected off of 875 for OCGN and coming back all the way to VWAP, not finding support at 840, not finding support at 860, and having to come test VWAP could mean that the upward move is done for the time being because the volume is coming down here. So Brandon actually hit me with the message here. He says Walmart confirmed they didn't have anything to do with the crypto market or Litecoin. So that there you go, fake news, right? Or it could have been like Litecoin got hacked or something. So I would like to see what Litecoin has to say on this and whatever their publication comes out with. But on Walmart's end, Walmart said no go for Litecoin. I mean, come on, that was a pretty weird news, right? Out of nowhere, why would Walmart pick a Litecoin and not Ethereum or BTC or anything? So that was pretty weird. I think their Twitter got hacked, or someone just got access of a Litecoin's Twitter and were just tried to make a joke out of it and bump their own position on Litecoin. Could very easily be something like that. That's how easy it is to sway that market, which is kind of what's been keeping me away from it a little bit. One Elon Musk tweet of buying a dog and naming him I forget what the dog's name, Floki. Ran the stock up to 5%. So, little things like that could literally hurt you or make you or break you on that market, man. That scares me. And this is also one of the reasons why I stick to day trading. I sleep at peace. I think Shawn wakes up in the middle of the night screaming ADA, but I sleep at peace. Someone got paid for sure. Someone for sure got paid on that move up and on that move down. No doubt about that. AMC, let's go 52. Push it, baby. All the way to 52. Run it up. Go back to higher days. Let's see you break 52 or at least hold 52s on the bid. Hold 52 and trade above it. I will be so happy with that. You want a Tesla bot? Oh, I've seen the picture. I don't know what the bots do, though. So maybe I will want one, too. Man, I want everything Tesla makes. I want everything Elon touches. Elon is my generation's Tony Stark, as you guys may have heard it. So, whew, I love Elon. Elon. Long live Elon. KPLT
do you
flush
want shorts?
Short shorts?
Yeah.
What's that?
You don't know what short shorts
No.
are? Guys, write in the comments if you know what short shorts are. If you don't know what short shorts are, how are you even a fan of Elon Musk?
Short shorts?
Yes.
He wore short shorts or something?
Oh, kind of.
All right. TROX.NY just halted as we're speaking right now. Thank you for the shout out, Shawn, in the chat. Stock was trading around maybe, what is this, 20.6, and now it's halting around 23. What is going on here? So I'll send a message to the main man, Brendan, see if he's got any news here. I didn't even have to type question mark. The news was immediately sent out. So he said, buyout firm Apollo makes a 4.3 billion offer to buy Tronox. Sources say. So TROX on New York got a buyout news halt going on here. So it looks like 4.3 billion offer going on TROX here. Let's see when it opens up. TROX partnering with Litecoin. Yes, sir. That's what all the moves today are going to be related with. Elon sold Tesla shorts on the Tesla website to troll the shorts. Oh, I didn't know that. That's hilarious. Basically making fun of Burry and all the people who were shorting Tesla, I guess. That's hilarious. So Trox is getting bought up for 27 a share. Is that cash, Neal? So yeah, Trox is gonna get bought up for $27 a share cash. The news has just been dropped. So here we have a new buyout that's just been announced live to you guys. Mara could be going here. Chart looks good. Let's go look at Mara. Mara volume is really low off the open, but is able to make a bounce here at the bottoms, which is around 34.20, 34.60. Made a little support at 34.60. There was resistance at 35, which it broke through and now is trading above VWAP. So let's see if we can continue to hold VWAP as support and trade above that for Mara. Looking like the up move is indeed the trajectory. Oh, TROX is open. Let's go look at where the stock is going now. I'm going to expect it to keep going higher. The buyout price is 27, so I'll expect it to go maybe towards 27. Let's see if it wants to do that. Volume is coming in rapidly. Look at the volume candles here. That's about 600,000 shares, 700,000 shares in the minute so far. So the halt price is 23.12, I believe. Let's see if it wants to go higher here. Maybe 25 breakout. And we did actually go through 25 already, so I don't want to touch that. This is the kind of volume you look for on the breakouts, but you know we have a buyout price which is 27, so technically the stock should go near that price. But right now, based off the big volume candle and the premium that the stock has, we could expect profit taking going on. You know, people who have had the shares for a long time before this news was announced, they might just be getting this news to them. The news is just being delivered to them, and they're getting ready for taking profits on this move up. So maybe you could see that the down move over here, and that's what the down move is coming from, just profit taking, I would expect. ATER rocket ship, huh? Let's see. Not really rocket ship at the moment, but it is basing out near VWAP. So ATER, don't be stupid to seal your coins because there's some panic. If you do, you lose. Yeah, don't be afraid to take profits. Nothing wrong with taking profits. No, like I think Neal said that today, or in actually one of the videos in the morning that I was watching. It's nobody went broke taking profits. So make sure you're locking in profits, and nothing wrong with having a little bit size left for the long move. But nobody went broke taking profits, so keep going for that. Valeriia, make sure you have Brandon's face at 12:30. Okay, cool. All right. Where are we going? TCAT on Amex. Let's see what TCAT wants to do here. TCAT basing out, doing nothing. I want to go back to Trox here on NY. let's see, Trox coming back to that the halt price and bouncing off of there. So that could have been a good dip buy opportunity if you think about it. Maybe it'll give us a couple more opportunities to do that again. So hands off, just patiently waiting. The stock could very easily just go all the way to 2150 and then make its ascent towards 27 throughout the week. So, you know, look at that size on 24 right there. If that's not profit taking size, I don't know what is. A size on 24 just waiting to be taken out. Easily could be taken out too, right? Nothing's stopping it from taking that size out, but that's probably a firm or someone who has a decent amount of size from way back, who knows when, and there you go, the size just been taken out. Now we're gonna trade above 24, and that's actually significant because that was a good amount of size that just got taken out on 24. BBIG. Is BBIG trading above 10? Yes, it is. Good. But is it trading above 1050? It is not. So that's still in a sad position because, you know, it doesn't matter as long as the 1050 does not break. If you guys go to Twitter, on Twitter, which is @TraderPrad, you will see that there were clear levels above 1050 where there was more selling than buying on the volume profile. So look for that. Look for those buying and the selling in a range. So 1050 needs to break. Then it needs to go test 11 and 1160. A lot of sellers in that area that needs to be shaken out that are still in the money for the stock. Lol, he can see on the level 2. I'm guessing you're replying to somebody else. Trader Prad AMC volume is increasing. Okay, let's go look at AMC. Having higher lows and higher highs indeed, but it's getting rejected by 52. I'm gonna cry. Please, AMC, trade above 52 for us. Maybe by asking it nicely, it will do that for us. So actually making the support here at 5170 and trading higher, like one of the persons, one of our viewers called it out. You know, making higher lows and higher highs as we speak. Look at that trend line, that steep trend line over here that AMC is sticking to. So beautiful upward trajectory. AMC, please go above 52 when we come back from
lunch, guys. Neal, Brandon, and Shawn will take over for the following 30 minutes. Meanwhile, me and Prad will have lunch and we'll be back right at 1 p.m. and we'll run live until 2 p.m. So almost whole day together. So guys, we are go to Brandon.
Hey guys, welcome back. We are going to allow Trader Prad and Miss B have some lunch and hang out for about 30 minutes or so. They're going to come back at 1 p.m. and go right through to 2 o'clock. So we get memes and movers right through until 2 o'clock. Lots to talk about in the next 30 minutes, including this TROX, still doing all kinds of volume. Again, 27 in cash from Apollo for TROX just popping up. A few other little tiny ones moving around. Still a ton of strength, guys, in metal and mining shares. Some weakness still coming through in the tech group, but overall, the market's pretty much dead flat. Hi, guys.
It is flat, but come on, man. Like AMC's at that 52, like Prad's mentioning. I've been eyeballing that GameStop around 200 because we like that level. This Trox is getting pretty active. And for those of you who are still paying attention to Ocugen, yeah, it's getting off the schneid a little bit here. It just bounced off EWAP. I actually tried shorting this thing off of the high of the day here. What was the high at 860? Nicely bouncing off EWAP. They had positive news. So there is a heck of a lot to trade throughout lunchtime. And of course, I did pop into the show and say a firm 115. Well, it got close, but might have missed out on the opportunity to grab that one in front of 115. What a bounce that's been, Shawn.
Yeah, firm's been a good one. Welcome back, guys, to an interruption in the memes and movers. Trader Prad and Ms. V will get fueled up and come right back at about 1 p.m. So you're stuck with us a little bit longer. Look, so I mean, I did the same thing here. Got in, got out. Thinking that when we open back up on this Tronox here, or Tronox or whatever it is, we'll wait to see what happens now. But I'm going to take another stab right now. You can see I'm long at 24.05. So just seeing if it's going to be, where there's smoke, there's fire. I mean, they got a $27 bid. So we'll see if what that means. And of course, Apollo Group always buying up these kind of companies. So we'll wait to see if that's going to be real or not, and have some targets here, 24, 50, 60. We'll see if we can't take 50 cents on this. I still think there's reasons for this one to go up. So we'll wait to see if that does happen. And I know Trader Prad has AMC on, or was talking about AMC. I don't know if he has it on or not, but we still do. So let's let AMC still go to the moon here. We don't have the lowers up, but I'm still long. Oh yeah, we don't have the lowers up here. Maybe we should do that. I don't know. We were discussing doing it, but I think maybe we should. 50.40 now here. We're still long, so we're still $1.30 in the money here on AMC. It's up to these highs one more time, so I'm trying to hold this thing. I mean, we're $1.30 in the money. It's bouncing around $52. A 52 break would be pretty nasty, so we'll see if that does happen. But for now, I like it, and I may get out. But 51.98 right now. We are long at 50.57.
So Metacom, I see you there. You can ask me one time. It's all good, buddy. Would you consider 15.75 for a long on ATER? Now, look, candidly speaking, you guys, if you watch the morning show, you know I shorted this stock a couple of times here successfully at the open, and then in the middle of the day, maybe not so much. But overall, it's been a solid trade, especially if you had that first dip long where I was essentially shorting it. But this 15.75, I get why you're talking about the long down here. You had a bit of a break. It's already pulled back and held it one time. Here's the thing about, look, you get a wipeout top like this at 19. So clearly you get like a dollar hand, like it actually got to 19.10, by the way, guys. And then you have, like a dollar whip back down, and there's a 15-minute chart where you can see, you have some consolidation at 17. So $2 to the downside. I don't think you're wrong on a bounce long until we retest the breakout price of 15 even. So if you're going to shoot 15.75 long, to me, it's like, oh, what are you're going to put your stop at like 65, 50 sort of randomly? I don't know if you're giving it enough room unless you give it to that 15 even right back in here where resistance, breakout price can turn into that bit of a support. So I'd be a little bit more patient with it because, why not play for the whole idea that if it holds that level, there's always a chance for a breakout in the afternoon going into power hour, which sometimes is the better way to play some of these names. So I would lean into that one. I know we talked I mentioned GameStop there. We mentioned AMC there, but I wanted to come to GameStop just because it had a big failure. Again, 15-minute chart, but this was right just after the open, getting into like a 199 level and then pulling back. So watch out 200 GameStop. Brendo?
Just having a look at some vaccine-related stocks, guys. We were talking about them early on this morning. Moderna back at an interesting level. There was a few scientists coming out this morning saying the third dose booster widely, globally not needed at this point. So all of these under pressure. I'll flip over here and show you. I was going to show you Pfizer, but you can see Pfizer's chart looks very, very similar. However, significant level here, 131. Trying to maintain as resistance, but if we get above that, looks pretty good for Moderna.
Yeah, mRNA. Yeah, I mean, that's a tough one to get into because of some of the levels that it takes out every once in a while, right? So you got to watch out for Moderna there. 400, pretty sweet. AMC still having trouble bouncing around the top, so just want to talk about that quickly. Still bouncing around 52. We're not out yet, but yeah, maybe very, very sure soon. mRNA here, just whoopsies. mRNA, talking about key levels. That's what we're looking for right now. 430, down 4.2 right now. Wow, what a good bottom at 414. That might have been a good spot. I still think you got to wait, guys, until you get into this area here, 400 or so, and just to start nibbling again, just bouncing around too much. But I guess $10 on a $400 stock is not the end of the world. So I still think you need to buy Moderna, regardless of what you think about the vaccine. I think Moderna is a good spot here, even down 4%.
Absolutely, and I see a question there, Terrence, can you explain Trox? So yeah, sure, no problem. Like, essentially, from what I've gathered here, and I already lost on a long. Like I took a quick one off the top for a small amount of shares, and I had to change my default because it was still on the minimum size, and then came back in and long take 24, 25, took the hit. Now I'm back long at 24. Now when you get a cash deal at 27 even, essentially, it's just an offer from Apollo, right? So one of the reasons why you'll say to yourself, well, why would it be trading at 24, 20, now like 23.89 if they have an offer to be bought at 27 even? And had this been I guess approved by the board at this particular time, and I promise you it would be likely trading 26 or something like along those lines, a little bit closer, because at that point, the things that'll drive it lower than the 27 deal price are going to be the time value of money, because the deal could take 2 or 3 quarters to close, the risk the deal doesn't go through for antitrust reasons, the risk that the deal could be voted down, all of those sorts of things. But you never get to those stages unless the board is approving it in the first place. So as far as I'm concerned, it's likely, and again, I haven't read the full release here, but it's probably one of those situations where it's not exactly, it's not an offer that's been approved by the board, I would say, because I haven't seen their response. It could be unsolicited, and it wouldn't be the first time Apollo has done that, and that could be the reason why it's trading lower. I'm still going to go for the long trade. As long as it wants to hold this halt up price of 23, I think I want to lean into that particular price, just because you get a response from management here, and that could be enough to take it through 25 even. The risk to reward seems pretty solid to me, guys, but just because you see cash deal 27, you're like, well, how come this doesn't trade at that price, when usually you look at a deal and it trades like 50 cents away or 2% away or 1% away? Yeah, well, I haven't seen anything suggesting that the board's accepted this.
All right, yeah. So that's, same reason why I'm long still. We'll wait to see how that goes. We've taken some hits, but small. I'm gonna wait. So this is a 10-minute chart on AMC. I'm not too worried until we maybe break through 51.50, which are these tops. So we're still gonna give this one a little ways back here, but not too much. Like right into this area, we crack it to the downside, then we'll get out. But we're still waiting for 52 to break. That does happen, then good for that. NIO. Okay, we were long, basically a flat trade today, but look where this name's going now. As the NASDAQ traveled quite a decent amount today, all the way to the down minus 0.5% or so. Now we're getting ready to take out, hopefully back to positive land here on the NQs. But you know what? This is the wrong, let's just see. NQ, because it's obviously gonna be on a different symbol, right? So NQ, U21 here on CM. This is how you check. Watch the volume, right? 177K. You got to change that to HMUZ. So you got to change this to Z21. Okay, I guess maybe I can't here. Clicking on there, clicking on here, Z21. They're going to see 294,000, right? So you got to switch over your contracts to Z21 if you haven't done that yet. If you're on our system anyways, the forward-looking contract. Now you see you're only down 0.11. So for today, it's the same thing, but good look on that. And as you can see, here's the NASDAQ right here. You're just bouncing around again, trying to take out these highs. We talked about 15,440, earlier on when we were on the show. Now you're seeing that level again, bouncing around there, and just trying to get through now. So if the NASDAQ can run, then we'll go back into something like a Microsoft or whatever. Look at this softy trade that we had just before we left, you guys. 1030 long, banging all the way up to 295.75, and then out there, and then again, we have things to do, but there's the dip down there into that area of concern one more time. So you could have banged that off one again there, down to 94, 95s or so. Good long at 94. That's what we were trying to protect. So Microsoft right now, possibly a good breaking spot at 295.80 on the upside. There you go. Tacit Nova. I've seen a few people ask about Plug today, and I think there were a couple of you asking in the morning show. So let's go over it, because I didn't notice this happen at 9:30 this morning, and it's going to happen. When we have these moves to the downside, there's so many things that are going to be actionable. And Plug, you're talking like almost $1.75 bottom to top here. It just literally seconds ago, as I was saying this, it broke through pre-market highs, getting to 24.75 here. But I do want to show you the daily chart, just because it's actually bouncing off of, this is going to be a higher low, but if you look back here, this is about a 23.5 level. So you had this wipeout bottom, and not the only stock that had a wipeout bottom down there, but making a small lower high. I don't love the trend on Plug. Plug is a name that you start thinking about infrastructure, hydrogen plays or whatnot, and you ask yourself is this going to be one that you get that consolidation, and it's just been beaten up so long that eventually it has its day. Is this the start of something where you get one of those wipeout bottoms into a higher low? If you're looking at it from the long term, it's actually not at a horrible spot in that regard for one of those YOLO type plays if you're not already overexposed. But looking at the day trade, it's hard to look at this level, and I just want to point out that trend to you guys on 24.75, and then looking at the volume going into this. I don't know if you guys can see. There you go. Yeah. The volume going into this high, it is just not exactly booming on volume as it buys into this high, and that's what gives me some concern that I don't know if it can chew through 25. This would be setting up, to maybe look for a failed breakout of the pre-market high there, or even 25 even, failed breakout short type of setup, based on what the volume I'm seeing. So
I don't think it's horrible for a shot play long term at these prices. It's an impressive run that it's made back to the upside here. I just don't know what the volume is sustaining at this particular point. I'd much rather it see, maybe a bump in volume as it consolidates off of like 24.20 where there was some price acceptance, something along those lines. But strong move for plug. I'm not going to take anything away from that hard bottom they put in. That's a bigger move from the bottom than I think Tesla's put in. And as I look at a firm, that stock is down at 112. So it turns out that 115 was a little bit of a something that I did absolutely nothing about, down $3 from there. But the story on a firm was not having those diamond hands, Shawn. We actually were sitting here when Prad was Prad and V were talking, and just sitting here saying maybe a firm was just one of those you had to find a way to not let go of. Yeah. And don't get me wrong, you should always have an out. You should always have a plan of action. It's just I kind of feel like this was one where I wanted to be buying that dip. I felt there's no way it doesn't make a strong recovery. It just felt like it was falling way too fast. The volume was even ticking down as it got to those lows, and I still couldn't manage to hold on to a piece of it. And then you see, of course, it comes back like $15.
Yep. Yeah. Well, that's what she does.
Yep.
Okay, Palantir, same story as well, down to $25, and stared down the face. Like, I don't know where this was when we were on the show. Sometimes that's good to be noted. Like, look at this, straight to the downside there. That we love some Palantir, and the problem, not the problem, but the reason why we're a little bit upset with ourselves is because we've already seen this fall to 25 before, and it was bought right back up both times. So bought back up here on the 8th when Palantir dropped to 25, and the very next day dropped down again. I just got to keep this in mind here. On the 9th, the very next day down to 25 again. Nice little moves up, and then today we go back down to the downside. So anytime Palantir does fall into 25, we do have some support down there, so that's good to know. You just put that, in your noggin there and try to remember that for next time. But look at this, $25, $26. There's also resistance on the upside. So you can play within this dollar here if you did want it. Vinco Ventures, BBIG, what is that doing? I think this probably had its day in the sun, but still hanging out up here, 35 million shares. Not a horrible day for Vinco Ventures. Falling a little bit, but as you can see, the volume is nowhere near what they've been at on Vinco. So still a little bit to go here, and we'll see where they're going. But that's Vinco Ventures right now to the downside. So, hey, here we go again. Let's see if that can break. But right now, it looks like it's okay. Down 1%, looking at 1050. If you're long Vinco Ventures, this might be a good spot right now. But you did have a beautiful bottom off the open of 950. So 950 up to 1050, $1 range. That's 10%. I look to short it if it comes back up to anywhere near that 1050 mark.
There we go. Here we go again. Yeah, it just feels like here we go again with another stock with a wipeout bottom, and that's going to be Tesla. Someone asked in the chat, and apologies, sometimes I catch the name and the chat moves fast, and someone just asked, what do you think about Tesla going into tomorrow? This week does feel a little bit, this week feels a little bit weak. That's kind of horrible. But we've had a few days already of a sort of negative prints, and I'd like to think that we're hopefully today, what I've seen so far has given me some hint that there could be at least a little bit of a temporary relief. And given the way that some of these stocks have bought back in, I know Tesla's still down 1%, but I thought we were testing 700 on that move down. Like when 720 couldn't hold, I really thought we'd get somewhere close to that 700. We don't get anywhere close to the level before bouncing right back up above 720, above 725. If it holds above these prices, on Tesla, and again, this is what it looks like on the top end, right? Like if it holds above this 725, I think we could be in some barcode action. Here's the problem. It doesn't look very, very good when you have the overall market negative, and then you have this hard top at 760. If we can't hold the line here at a 725, then that 700 is coming this week, and there's just not much you can do about it. If you're long-term in Tesla, if you're looking for a place to get into it, I'm preaching patience. I kind of think you might get a better buying opportunity in the coming days and weeks than buying it up here at 725. So, I was probably a little bit off base by thinking that it could sustain a move from 740, breaking this level here, actually getting through. And I probably should have gone, when in doubt, zoom out. I probably should have gone further back and realized that there could be some chop between this 10 and 13. I just looked all the way back into 7 even. From that standpoint, it does lead me to think that we could be going right back at least to that 713 this afternoon. If that can hold, fair enough. 725 is still going to be the hurdle. I don't consider us having broken through this level because there was all kinds of chop around 25 in both directions. So it probably has to clear 30s before I'd be on the train that this isn't over on Tesla per se. Now, it's down obviously more than the overall market is, so there is some relative weakness in Tesla. Maybe not the answer everyone wants to hear, but I think there's going to be better buying opportunities in Tesla at some point in the near future than today.
Yeah, I mean, including the Brendan, what's up, Brendan?
I was just going to say, guys, somebody was talking about that W key. There's that TKAT NFT related stocks moving around once again as well. But OCGN, worth noting, it might need a little help on the volume side of things, but just tried to break back through 850 and failed. So volume alert there on OCGN, but having a nice day, still up 20% back towards day highs.
Oh, Occupation.
Just to let the guys know, my earpiece is working if you wanted to shout that
is.
through. No problems on that as well, and no problems if not also. Okay, so I want to talk, what's up to Edward L. Thank you so much. All these super chats, we'll try to get to them. Okay, interesting insider trading. Joshua Kushner, obviously of Jared Kushner fame. They're apparently making some moves here on OSCR, some insider moves. So I mean, unless there's a news story or something like that, obviously we're not going to talk too much about insider moves or anything like that because I don't know anything there. But if you look at this is Oscar Health, and again, kind of reminds me maybe of a Clover. I don't know enough about it, but it looks like it came out at $25, and then yeah, a little bit of a Tank City downside now. So OSCR, I mean, I'll only talk about it from a value side of things here. It looks pretty good to trade. If you're looking at something that is well off of its bottoms, OSCR might be something there. It's retraced 50% back. So hey, maybe there is a play there. Now, whether or not that's, again, I don't know who's responsible for this or not, but OSCR looks like a decent trade. So hey, if you liked it, 1.3 million shares, not horrible on that one.
Yeah, absolutely. And I see, some people in the chat talking Roku support. I almost said Spirit, and if you guys watch our show enough, you kind of know that we'll get stuck talking about symbols with their actual nickname that we give them based on the ticker. But if you look at what's happening in support, for those of you that are interested in it, you're going to see 20 even and all these wicks right up to 20, and then a bit of a turnaround. Some of this is just Darkpool's late reporting. Others are actual moves into this 20 level, which has a not gigantic, almost a rather small offer just sitting there for like 20,000 shares, but clearly support's not going anywhere throughout lunchtime. The good sign is hold up that higher low. I mean, it kind of sets up for a decent break. If the volume can pick up into this level here and maybe break out of 20 on support, I know it's down 5%, it is worth remembering where this thing has come from, right? Like it's pulled all the way back in. This is it making a higher low from that redonkulous flush that it's had, right? So you have made a higher low at least a couple of times. There was already a breakout off of about 1950 going back into last week. And then today, you essentially get a flush. It retests that 1950, breaks through, and then it snaps right back. So a 20 break isn't horrible. The only problem is I don't really think I don't think you're getting like 22, 23 today. It can probably give you a 22 break and maybe back into these levels like 21, 21 and a half. Just not sure it can be, do all of this, back to those big levels at 26, 27 in more than a couple of sessions. But the 20 even break for a day trade certainly looks like it can be there. Just make sure there's actual volume behind the move if it happens.
Okay, I'm going to take this break here on AI, C3 AI right now. Looks like it's barcoding right here, and there's some news about it coming up with making their platform, it looks like their customer management platform readily available. I don't know. We'll see what's going to happen there, but I don't mind this for a take here, so we'll take that breaking through right now. So I think this is a play that would be foolish not to look at. So here we go, C3 AI right now on the look for me anyways, trying to break out through, and here we go. So nice little look here for C3 AI. Let's go. Let's see if this one can go to the moon here on a little bit of a move. So we'll see, up 30 cents right now on C3 AI as it looks like it's trying to go. So this could be a good one for us. Long right now at 50.08, breaking through 30s right now. C3 AI, a new mover here for you. Let's go. Let's take 30 cents and then see what happens.
Absolutely, and just going to take a quick look at that BBIG, which still continues to do absolutely nothing, barcoding here, guys. And the thing is, like, a stock can be doing a lot of volume. You see 35 million shares, and you're like, why isn't it going anywhere? like if you pop a level 2 up here, almost all of the prints that I've seen since I flipped the stock and dedicated to level 2, they're just coming off the dark, and you have even like a little bit of lit size, and then no one's actually hitting the lit markets. They're just printing on the dark pools. Stock's not going to go anywhere when that's going to be the case, right? Like you need to see someone actually taking some of these real levels out before this will actually go anywhere. Good news here, if you're bullish, I would suppose, is you have an aggressive level like this at the open, like a 1060 rollover. I love that setup. And then you get a rejection of the same price and a lower high. I would usually expect some weakness like that to take you down through VWAP, down through that 10 even. You're not seeing that happen over here in BBIG, so that's at least a little bit of a bullish sign for it. I would look 1060 potentially for a break. I think part of your problem is that 75 sits as a pre-market high and was a bit of a level on Friday, so I'd almost sit that one out. Let it break that 60, confirm by going the extra 15 pennies. It still has to go through like 1125, which are Friday's highs up here. So, 75 isn't that much worse than a 1060 level. Still a decent sign that it's holding up, like I said, despite those flushes at 1050, 1055. But BBIG really needs to pick up on volume. And that can be one of those plays that's better for power hour or, sometime after 1:30, 2 o'clock. Worth keeping an eye on because the volume's there. But you don't want to be over trading at this time of day, that's for sure.
Okay, so yeah, good advice all over the place. We just took some C3AI out right now. This was a good one, man. So we'll walk on a little bit of water. All we're doing right now is stacking up the cash to finish off what was a profitable day and what looks to continue to be a profitable day here. So good movement now on C3AI. We took out 40% here, first for 30 cents, then again for 45 cents. Well, we're long at the break, so we're long, what price are we long at? 07 there, so really take 7 cents off each of those, but that's fine. So it's 25 cents and then 40 cents. And now we'll wait to see if it wants to continue up to the upside right now. If the market goes, this thing should go. C3AI reported September 1st, I believe, and it hasn't been great until then, but it hasn't also been horrible. And we'll see where we want to go from there to the upside. AMC just came out. So there we go, man. We're done for now on AMC. It came out breaking back down through the bottom. That was a big win for us. That was $1.60 there on the AM. Sorry, $1.07 win there on AMC from this bottom 50-50 and just out now. We tried to let it go through 52, no dice, but at least we held on for a little bit there. AMC to the moon. Not now, but we just tried it there. We got out. It did struggle at 52, but a good long there from AMC. So pretty actually happy with the way that one performed.
Yeah, this life is looks like it's about to get tested. I just put in the chat there. It's 7 even here. Showing some signs of weakness, and it's this volume candle I think is makes it almost a guarantee that you're going to get a roll through. If you're still bullish on the stock, here's the good news for you. The opening range, if you have this like 665 or whatever you want to call it level, where it did break out, call it like 10 o'clock, and then pull back, made a consolidation, and then you had your real move to the high of the day. Even if 7 goes, you have cover 665. But to me, this is an easy scalp trade where you'd be looking 7 short, take 20, 30 cents out of it into 665. Especially given that almost all the volume, like the biggest volume candle that came in the last hour or so, is going to be when it rolled over through 740 right here. So there was price acceptance there. That has since failed. You can see it holding 7 like so many times. And then, of course, it was a key price in the morning. So big time test for life. If it never breaks 7 even, then this is a for sure setup for a breakout in the afternoon. But first things first, the price at hand is going to be a test of that lower band, guys. Someone asked in the chat, it's like when is Trox's deal going to be finalized? The thing is, you don't know, right? Like at the end of the day, like management could respond or not respond. Right now, it currently says that they're unlikely to accept any deals, but stranger things have happened. These things can draw out for days, weeks, or months before anything or absolutely nothing happens. And I see, oh my goodness, I haven't seen a root in here in a while. But yeah, why not? We can talk a little bit of root. This, and I've said probably a million times every time this thing comes up that I like Lemonade a little bit better. But as far as squeeze plays go, there's still a heavily shorted name. Their name which have been prone to squeezes. There hasn't been, there was one move when everything was squeezing a couple of weeks ago. Since then, it's doing absolutely nothing. If the stock ever got going, it's definitely shorted enough that you could be seeing some big breakouts. Today is more of a recovery play. It happens to be flat. At some point, I think I said this last week too, like at some point this thing might actually be worth just a speculative buy. I love what it is that they're trying to do. It's just that I don't think that they're quite there yet. Brendan?
A little one we were looking at in the pre-market, guys. This LPTX just popping back up. You can see why at the bottom here, huge volume. It just broke back up a VWAP, that's why. But this 190, pretty key level. Some tops over here around that 190, so heads up. Volume on LPTX.
I'm actually still in this thing from like 197 earlier in the session, believe it or not. So I actually have my stop moved down to like $2, and I just kind of felt like if it comes back up to this price, I would think about it. When I see volume like this, and that volume candle is bigger than anything that we've had all morning long. I mean, you can throw this exception out. This is a dark pool dump at 8 o'clock, so a lot of overnight trading gets reported at one particular time in the pre-market. That happens at 8, so you can throw out those volume candles at the open. This is where the biggest moves were on the bottom here, and I've been sitting in it short since literally like 8 o'clock in the morning. And with this volume spike, this is now like a don't average into a short position for sure. At least consider the fact that it's held up at that 165, potential for a long trade. I'd want to make sure that it's holding this level here. You did it like any price where you're getting out in the pre-market, like this is the bottom in the pre-market, and then all of a sudden it's retesting that level on the way back and fails. I start thinking on a dip buy, you gotta like something in between like a 180 and a 185. And if it holds that kind of a price, then yeah, it's running for the hills and maybe taking another run at the high of the day. So volume spike is good. I will not average into a short, but if it can consolidate here, that looks systems go for an afternoon run.
Yeah, and just a little talk on crypto here because we'll throw you back to memes and movers in just over a minute now. But okay, look, so right here, crypto, again, this is that move that you saw in LTC came through. Whether or not we believe it or not, it doesn't look like you need to believe it now because Litecoin is literally, as my kids say, literally, Dad, right back down to 175 again. So there it is, Litecoin right back down. And I mean, it's still here, it's 178. But you can see now it's starting to level off a little bit. And, that just should tell you that right now it's nothing. But I don't think that this is, like I said, sometimes when there's smoke, there's fire. Now, whether or not you're going to be right with a Litecoin investment now, I don't know. But you're going to be able to see right now Litecoin bouncing around. It just touches that 250, which is where we were at last week, and then dumps right back in. So Litecoin with a good base. I still think you have a good base here at 150 or so. But Litecoin bouncing around for now with only 20 seconds to go. That C3 AI, we did get out of some of that now on the whoop. On the way up, and then we got out not half, but a third of, or whatever we had left there, 40%. So now we still have 40% on. So we got to have another 20% there. So now we'll wait to see what happens on a break through 50 one more time on C3 AI. And it looks like our AMC we got out there on that bottom tick. Well, what can you do? I know one thing we can do as long as we are ready, which I think we are. We are getting the thumbs up. So I apologize for Neal and I, but hey, these two are back. Who you're waiting for? Trader Prad and Miss V. Let's go.
Go GameStop.
Yes, sir. We are back from our lunch and just in time for the power moves to take place. Guys, look at these stocks over here. Quickly going to go to my screen. Sorry, Valeriia. She's back too, but I'm not going to give her a chance to speak because there's too much going on. GME breaking out of 200 here, going above 201, just going rocket ship right now. Volume coming out of nowhere in GME too. Really surprising, and as you guys can see, I am full of energy. I'm rejuvenated. I am hydrated. I have food in me. So back to another hour of Trader Prad and Miss V over here. Let's get this things going. GME making a move that I might expect AMC to catch a momentum with that. So we kind of tested 52 on AMC a little bit here. It went back down under to 5170. Yeah, 5170, but instantly coming back up to 52. So it looks like we're in a range here from 52 to 5170. Would love a 52 breakout to happen along with GME breaking out at 200 here. So let's quickly go back to see what GME is doing. A little bit of a retracement from the top over here near 202. So yes, sir, let's go. Prad's hype, so y'all better get hyped in the chat too. That's right, Lone. Hit the likes button too, guys. Let's I think the more likes we get, the higher GME goes. So let's smash that like button, send GME to the moon, boys. Had KFC for the first time. Their chicken sandwich sucks. Okay. I haven't had KFC in ever, so I'll take your word on it. I'm kind of more of a Popeyes guy, but I recently had some, I forget what the restaurant is called. What's the restaurant called that's pretty close to us here? Chick-fil-A.
All right.
Chick-fil-A is happens to be my new favorite sandwich, so maybe we'll try some other ones soon and figure it out. Don't trust GME fake out. It looks like a little bit of a fake out above 200 here, but let's see if we can find 200 as a bottom. I would love for GME to have a bottom here at 200 and trade above it. Let's go see if AMC is catching some of this momentum with GME. The volume is coming in, as you guys can see. Oh wait, I think that was a GME volume candles, right? So that was a GME volume candles, not the AMC. But I would expect the volume to fly in over here from GME onto AMC. So let's see if that happens. Chick-fil-A smacks. Yo, my mouth is watering just thinking about it. That's why I can't even speak properly right now, because I'm literally salivating thinking about their burger. So let me just do that. All right, perfect. Man, their sauces, everything is. I love Chick-fil-A. I love if Chick-fil-A was public. I don't know if they are. I think they're private. If Chick-fil-A was public, I'd go all in, man. All in. I love Chick-fil-A. Share the mic. The mic is SMB. It's a Shure mic. It's a MV7 Shure mic. All right, so AMC, look at that, man. We're breaking out of AMC right here. I saw it happen, but I got distracted. So yeah, AMC breaking out of 52 here, going up, up, up. Let's see if it's gonna carry that momentum that GME just had and move up here. Maybe people who saw the GME move up and go back down are now kind of shaken, scared, and they're moving the money towards AMC. But look at this, we're holding 200, trading back up here. 201.81 is the high day. Let's see if we can break that and keep trading higher all the way into close. Let's see what AMC is doing. Still, AMC's above 52. Now we just needed to hold 52 on the bids, and I'll be a very happy person. Nandu's Peri Peri. My nephew likes that. I've never had it. I'll try it. Franchise fee was supposed to be 10K to open a franchise. I heard about that. I heard about the 10K franchise fee. Hey, how's lunch? So cheeseburger did not have cheese in it, so I guess it was just a hamburger, but it was good. It was pretty delicious. I'm pretty full off that burger, feeling energetic and ready to smash the markets with you guys. TROX. Let's go see what TROX is doing. So I think, as you guys heard, I'm just going to repeat it. TROX has hired advisors to consider the bid, has been yet to decide on to his next steps. The source cautioned that there is no certainty that the deal will go through. So there's no proof or 100% guarantee that the deal is going to go through. So just keep your eyes out for that news that when it drops, whether the deal is going through or it's not going through. So for now, the expectation of the stock to go all the way to $27 a share kind of diminishes because of this news that comes out that they're saying they most likely won't accept it. But if they do, that news is going to drop, and you can expect a similar move like this that we just saw today. 10K franchise, but you have to be a GM, and it's a decade process. Oof. Taco Bell calling taco sandwich. What's up with that? Oh man, you guys know too much about fast food. I don't eat fast food that much. I eat other bad food, I guess, chips and stuff, junk food, but I don't eat fast food out. Last time I had fast food was probably 3-4 months ago, which was McDonald's when I was extremely drunk. Actually, no, less than that. Probably 2 months ago. You guys have seen my Instagram stories of me walking through a drive-thru because I was too drunk at 2 a.m. in the morning. Let's go back to stock market here. So AMC holding 52. I love it. I love it. Tested 52.20 looks like, and then coming back through to 52 here. Let's see if we can hold 52 and make a run back up top. Please don't go under 52 because that would be good. Chick-fil-A 10K. Okay, I'm gonna stop picking on the food sentences and I'm gonna look for stock sentences. CLNE on a pullback. All right, let's look for CLNE. We've all been here 2 a.m. feeding. Yes, sir. The 2 a.m. Drunk sessions just hits different, right? They just hit different, boys. So here we are on CLNE, slight pullback in the nothing major. You know, I see a resistance here, previous resistance, which is now support, which is around 830. Another one around 825. Another one around 815. So we got a couple levels for it to test on the downside before we can call it a pullback. It's just a minor pullback here for it to make its run back towards high a day. What are we saying about ATER? Can you look at CYRN? They had a deal with Microsoft, had a pop Friday. So let's pull up CYRN first because that's a new stock, but we'll pull up ATER right after this. So CYRN is a penny stock. Let's see what it's doing here. We got a tiny pop and a retracement back all the way from that pop. So not sure what to do with that. Not sure what's going on with the stock, and it's 11 million shares on a penny stock. That's really low for a penny stock, in my opinion. ATER was the next stock that I saw, still doing exactly what I said it would do before going to lunch, which was just, you know, trade around VWAP, just sideways trade around VWAP. The stock is up around 40% for the day. It's going to be very hard for the stock to keep making higher highs for the rest of the day. But you know, we have a breakout pattern here. There's a triangle being formed, if you notice. So the breakout could happen somewhere here, which is around 145. So maybe the breakout happens at 145, either to the downside or the upside, or maybe we just keep trading sideways all the way to power hour, and then the power hour decides where the stock ends in. So in my expectation, we're not breaking 17, we're not breaking 16, but I could be easily wrong. This shouldn't be a live show. Why not? It's dead in the water. I'm expecting you're talking to someone else. Let's look at... This is not a good triangle. Yeah, for sure not a good triangle. But like I said, when I come up with patterns on the charts, I try not to draw them because I'm not good at patterns. I try not to use patterns, but it's just an idea for those who like using patterns and like trading with them. There's this idea for you to a pattern. So there's resistance, there's your support, stocks trading within that range, clear obvious range that it's sleeping in. BLU. Let's look at BLU. 30 million shares traded today for a $5 stock, topping out at 565 and up 40%. No, there you go, up 26%, topping out at 565, which could be pre-market. So, you know, the fact that we haven't even been able to break out of pre-market highs maybe could be, you know, a bad thing. But form support at 336. Form support at 4.4, which is also VWAP. Trying to form support in the pre-market range here, which is around 480 to 5. So let's see if it can trade above 5. If it can, maybe it holds that area for the rest of the day and has a push maybe going forward from here. But I expect it to come back and test VWAP if it can't hold this $5 level, which it looks like it wants to fail. So let's see what it wants to do from there on. All right, AI gonna come back or are you out? Let's see, AI.NY. Is this AI's chart? I guess so. Cool. So AI.NY did kind of come back after having that breakout at 50 and now testing VWAP area. So let's see what it wants to do here. The support was around, what is this? So it's kind of near support right now. So let's see what it wants to do in this area. If it breaks that, I guess it's going lower because I don't see at least on the daily there, I don't see supports. But let's go back here on the daily and let's look for levels that if we can find any. So yeah, guys, it could easily go to 40. I don't know what could stop it from doing that. But not today, maybe, because, you know, it has to go to 48 before it goes to 40. So that was on the dailies right there. Let's look at on the 15. So we got 49, which it's trying to hold, I guess. So if 49 breaks, we could go to 48. which is near the low a day right now. So yeah, 48.01 low a day, 50.72 high a day. Is that pre-market? That could easily be pre-market. So right now, the high a day is 50.50, getting rejected off that 50.50 after the $50 breakout and coming back down through that. So let's see if it can hold 49 on AI. What is exit for Torong? So TROX. TROX on NY. So it really depends on what your entry is, of course, right? Like if you FOMO bought the top over here, I would say, you probably want to get out and realize that loss. At least that's how I would trade it, because you got to realize what you did, right? You saw the news, and there's a famous saying that you are always the last person to see the news, and if you think about it that way, it'll probably save you in a lot of FOMO entries. So you probably FOMO'd the entry based on the news after the halt up all the way here. You probably took the 24 breakout or the 25 breakout. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with doing these breakouts or taking the trades. But I think what you should be able to do is realize when you're wrong in the trade, and the trade has clearly, obviously told you that you're most likely wrong on it, and the news coming out is saying that they might not accept the article or they might not accept the offer. So when stuff like that is coming out and you FOMO bought the news, which could not be accepted when the news is probably not going to be accepted on, you probably want to look for an exit out as soon as possible. That's the way I'm thinking about it. But you should have already been out, is my answer. You should have already been out. Blue is going again, called out. So let's see. Blue coming back here, not holding 5, sadly. I did expect that to not hold 5, but let's see if it'll break back through 5. If it does, good news for blue here. But now slightly coming back under. Let's see if it can hold maybe somewhere around 450, maybe even 460. If it holds that, then I don't see what's stopping it from going back to test 5. But if it can't hold 460, 450, then we're probably going back into the 420 range over here. 420. All right, AMC, are we above 52? Please tell me. We are. Beautiful, beautiful. AMC is above 52 still, trading above it. I think we hit a high of 52.20, and just trading between 52 and 52.20. So it's in the 20-cent range right now for AMC. Let's see what it wants to do going forward. Homie's right, 420. Thoughts on AMD long? Let's go look at AMD. Let's pull up the 15-minute on AMD. Couple more bars to be loaded, so we'll give it a couple minutes here. In the meantime, let's look at the intraday chart here for AMC. So 103 bottom, 102.63, but 103 bottom. Support, straight upwards from there. Let's see what the market's doing real quick. Flat for the day for market, so AMC is down almost almost 1% for the day, but the trajectory is upwards. Lower highs, higher lows. Higher highs, higher lows, and breakout of VWAP holding 104. So it just looks like upwards for me. So I don't see as an intraday, why not go long? But it's my hands off moment here I'm probably not gonna take that trade. But if you're using the 104 as your support, and you want to risk very little for your reward, your risk to reward ratio, you could easily try to go long around 104, or maybe wait for it to come back down near 103.60 and try there if it does happen to come down there for AMD long. OCGN, let's go look at it. OCGN. Looks like OCGN is actually trading above 857 here while I wait for my charts to load on here. There we go. Perfect. So it's trading above 857, holding VWAP beautifully up exactly 20% to the dot. So let's see if it's gonna keep getting rejected at 860. Looks like. Just gonna turn on. Yeah, looks like 860. But if it breaks through that, then we have probably a straight upward trajectory. But we need volume for that to happen. And obviously lunchtime. I mean, I guess I can't say lunchtime anymore. We are 1 o'clock, so lunchtime is almost done. And all the hedgies who went for lunch and all the retails who went for lunch should be coming back into their seats. So let's see if the volume picks in anytime soon. Tesla broke 790. Let's go Tesla. Let's pull up Tesla here. Sorry, 730, not 790. Wow, look at that. Yeah, so held VWAP and then it just upwards since then, and then holding of 730 would be good here for Tesla now. So Tesla indeed breaking higher and higher. AMC breakout. Let's see this. AMC breakout indeed. We wanted that 52.20 breakout to happen. Man, as long as AMC's trading above 52, I am happy. Many heart attacks. Uh-oh. No heart attacks, please. Oh, 790? Yeah, my bad. I misspoke. I meant 730. Day and night. AMC. AMC, boy, look at this. There was some size on 52.40 there. But let's see if we can break through that and go higher. We did. There you go. Keep going, AMC. Keep going. The high of day is 52.55. And currently we're only like 10 cents away from it, or 15 cents away from it. So let's see if we can establish a new high a day here for AMC. Ape want moon. Ape stronger together. Ape go. There's people laughing of listen to my ape talk over here. So let's go see what GME is doing here. GME going ape 2. Let's go, boys. 202 and to the moon. 203 break. Maybe, I don't know. Volume is better than lunchtime, obviously. So the breakout should be good, but let's see how it happens. How do I calculate a risk to reward? Well, it depends on where your stop is and where your entry is, obviously, and where your target is. So I try to keep my entry as close to my risk as possible. That way I have the best reward potential. And when I do get stopped out on my trade, I pay slippage, which is maybe 10, 15, 20 cents depending on the stock, maybe 30 cents, maybe even 10 cents, maybe even 5 cents depending on the stock. But I try to aim for a risk to reward ratio of 5:1, meaning for every 5 pennies that I'm getting a reward off, I'll try to risk 1 penny ratio in that sorts. AMC only know how to buy and hold. That is right, man. That is right, man. My apes, we don't know what a sell button looks like. The red buttons on our phone, we delete them. We take them off the program. Robinhood red sell button, non-existent. Non-existent. We take them off the software, boys. Look at this stock. Keep going higher, man. Well, a breakout of higher day 52.55 would be great. Check out GMNTF. Too many letters in that ticker. GMNTF on NASDAQ, hopefully. Nope. New York. That's pink sheets? GMNTF on pink sheets, if it even exists, is what I'm hearing. And we probably don't have access to it. Sorry. Paint that red button pink. All right, let's... GNTM. All right. Let's go back to AMC here. AMC, let's go. Run it up, boys. Run it up. 10 cents away from high a day here. We're holding 50, 52. Ooh, let's go. Volume coming in. GMC going for high a day here. Couple cents away. 5 cents away, really. A little bit of retracement, but we're not worried. Just noise going on here. That break is happening, man. That break is happening. Whoever in the chat said AMC give it 4 breaks and the 4th break is gonna go, you're not wrong, brother. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, and the 4th break breaks and it's off to the moon. Let's keep going, apes. Keep buying those shares up and keep holding. Ape noises. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Which broker do you use for TradingView? I see a lot. I don't use a broker for TradingView. You just buy the data from NASDAQ and New York within TradingView. You buy the NY data and the NQ data. Prad getting amped? Of course I'm getting amped. Look at AMC go, boys. Are you not getting amped? Are you not entertained? For those who know that, congratulations. Yeah, I was. Nick over here, oh not Nick, Neal over here is dissing my age, guys. He doesn't think that I was alive when that happened. It was called WWF and not even WWE. Come on, man. I know these stuff. All right. That was Shawn. I am entertained. Exactly, guys. We're all entertained watching these moves. I mean, look at it. GME 204. What? 205 on GME now. Crazy, crazy. I look away for a second and the breakout. Wow, look at the volume candle. I didn't even notice that. That's crazy. That's the biggest volume candle on GME all day today. I did say if the breakout happens, there's going to be with some volume on it and I should probably take it. But, you know, I'm too chicken. I'm too scared. I didn't stick to my own idea there. That just played out the way I planned it to. Very sad to see it go away without me. But if you guys caught that, congratulations, boys. That 202 break just gave you $3 on the money. Crazy, crazy move. Let's go to AMC here. AMC, no. What are you doing? Why are you coming back down? Go do what your brother GME's doing. Run it up. Run it up, Turbo. You are what you eat. I mean, you're right. I mean, I ate beef today, so I guess I should be beefy and not chicken. I don't know if you will believe me. I told you go long 50-90 on AMC. Oh, man. I wish I did. I wish I did. You should show your trades and profit loss like Shawn and Neal. I would. I just don't have any trades going on. So you see my trades over here on AMC. I'm just not making any trades at the moment because, you know, I'm just sticking to my rules. I lose money after lunch hour. But right now with volume kicking in, I don't know why, what's stopping me from taking the trade. So if I do see a good trade, I for sure will take it. But these triangles you see here are exactly like Shawn and Neal's triangles. You do see our executions and our profit loss, just not the amount of shares we take or the actual P&L because we don't show that. I'm pretty sure Shawn and Neal don't show that too. Try talking to Miss V. That's right. I forgot about Miss V.
Oh, hi, Pat. How's it going?
I'm sorry. I was so busy with the moves.
That's all right. Well, I'm actually glad that you can find any volumes because I'm just sitting here. Markets look super boring to me. I'm trying to find any trade to get in. I'm just losing a little bit of money on Tesla. Well, that's basically all what I do. Yeah, I like those effects. And so, guys, I just wanted to announce that we hit 700 likes today. Thank you very much for that. Thank you for all the kind words on the chat. And please stay with us. Keep chatting. I'm enjoying the chat, actually. We have a lot of fun there. Well, let's go back to what's moving.
Chat is speaking truth right now. GME is going ape. Shoo! So there you go, man. It's just going like a rocket ship all the way up. Look at this. It's just swinging from branch to branch, going crazy. It does not want to come down, and it's grabbing all the bananas all the way to the tippy top of the tree, swinging branch to branches, boys. We want all the bananas, baby. 210? Are we gonna see 210 today? I don't know why not. Let's go see 210. Come on, apes, run it up.
Someone asked me if I can do apes noises. No. Prad,
try it.
No, I'm fine.
Try it.
I'm fine. Well, you can show me.
Let's hear it. Let's hear the best ape noise.
No.
Oh, Valeria's too shy, guys. She doesn't wanna.
I can do cat. Meow.
Really?
Yeah.
Look at what AMC's doing. Does it sound like? Oh, sorry. Look at what GME's doing. Does it sound like a meow?
Okay, let's go back to ape.
It sounds like a ooh. Ape sounds, boys, all day. Let's go. Clap it up for GME over here. Let me see some ape emojis. Let me see some likes going on in the chat. Let me see some thumbs up. Guys, we are going crazy today. I did not expect this. I don't know if you guys did. I thought 200 rejection on GME all day. But nope, we're at 206, baby. Let's go. AMC, though, kind of rejecting over here, not making the highs that we wanted to, not following its brother GME. You know, come on, follow your boy GME, man. You guys partnered up together. All I see is devil emojis. No devil emojis. We need some ape emojis, some diamond hand emojis, some like button smashes.
Or some cat emojis.
Some cat emojis
right.
for Miss V.
Are you a cat or an ape?
There we go. Rocket ship emojis, pigs getting slaughtered emojis. I love it. I love this chat, man. I love it. All right. Let's see what else is moving here. Does BBIG get any of this love? No. Sadly, BBIG is not getting any of this love. It's coming back down towards 1010 here. The previous support, which is also resistance, which is also VWAP area, not resistance, previous support. So let's see if it can continue to find support in this area by VWAP, and maybe eventually actually able to break out from 1050. But if it can't, man, and if 10 fails again, if 10 fails for the second time today, we're easily going back to 950 and probably residing at 950. So let's see what BBIG wants to do here at the $10 level. Valeriia, your meow just melted my heart. Aww. Diamond hand emojis, tiger emojis. I like it. I like it. Patience with AMC. Prad's scared AMC with his ape sounds. Oh no. Let's not. Oh no. Maybe a little bit AMC coming down here, but look at the size on the bids, boys. Look at the size on the bids over here on 15. So looks like someone wants to hold the line. Someone is hodling their life off on 52.15 on AMC. So let's see if that plays out according to them. I hope it does. I hope it doesn't go below 52 because I will be very upset. What do you think of Britney Spears' husband, Valeriia?
I
don't know how my
I don't
eyes-
really know a lot about Britney Spears' husband, but I know that like they're getting a little bit better now. They were picking up a ring for her. I saw on Instagram. As soon as Britney's happy, I'm happy. What about you, Prad? What's your favorite song of Britney Spears? I know Shawn's favorite song of Britney Spears.
What is it?
Oops, I did it again.
Britney Spears' favorite song. I can't name any, but I just know the tunes in my head. So I can't name any, but I just know how the songs go. That's it.
Womanizer.
Yeah, Womanizer
Yeah?
was a good one.
Yeah.
Ooh, Womanizer. Yeah, that was a decent one.
Okay.
A little party track over there. Toxic.
Right.
I'm just reading chat right now.
Okay.
Prad to the moon. Ooh, I wish I was a stock so I could go to the moon. ATER going again. Let's go pull it up. ATER did manage to find support at VWAP. I thought it would just continue trading here. You know, it's not really going because it's still in that range, you know, 1750 to 16. I did say 17, but you know, I would consider anything below 750, 1750 and under or above 16 to still be in that same range. To be honest, if 1750 breaks out, we have the potential to make that run back towards high a day and test that. But for now, we're in a pretty solid range around VWAP. So you know, that just gives me entries to go short around 1715 and entries to go long around 16, and your targets will be around VWAP. What happens if I buy a call deep in the money expiring today and I don't have the money to exercise buy 100 shares? Will the broker automatically exercise and sell them using margin? Options, man, I don't have too much experience with options. You know, I've been lucky with my trading career starting off as a prop trader, as a day trader. So, you know, what your what's it called? Broker does, or how PDT rules and everything play out in America. I'm not too informative on that, so I would highly, you know, I would suggest you to go talk to your broker and figure out how things go with them. Specifically, the song "Work Itch," not talking to you, Prad. I think I know what you're talking about. I think that's the one I was thinking about.
You want a Bugatti? You want a Maserati?
Is that the one? Oh, maybe. Okay, yeah. I think I know. Okay, yeah, that is the one. That is the one. You better work.
Meow.
Yeah, you better work. All right, we better work, or before we get fired over here. Let's go back to so like I said, you know, look at that ATER getting rejected, even though it was above 17, instantly down under 17. So I wouldn't really use 17 as a resistance. You know, I'll use 1750 as a resistance, and I'll use 16 as a support, but realistically it should be around 1570. So in that range, for me, it's just noise, whatever the stock is going. Leave Britney alone.
Yeah, indeed.
Leave Britney alone. You guys with the memes. Leave Brittany alone.
Would be nice if Brittany was joining us. Like, hey guys, stop talking about me.
Hey, if Brittany comes here, that's views. Bring Brittany on. Let's sign Brittany for Trader TV Live. Yeah, Shawn? All right, so OCGN going again here a little bit. You know, the little bounce off of VWAP, higher highs and higher lows and about the same high. So let's see if we can break out of this 860 and then break out of that 880 for it to matter, so it can go test high a day. But if it doesn't break 880, I don't know if it can have the momentum to go test high a day. Epic pump and dump LTC. Yes, sir. LTC indeed. The Litecoin pump and dump today. I'm pretty sure their Twitter got hacked, man. I don't know why that tweet would even go out like that. Either someone hacked or someone just, you know, got access of a Twitter account manager's phone and just made a joke out of it. So, you know, bad joke because it hurt a lot of people and it made a lot of people. So it's just crazy when people manipulate the market as a joke like that. But, you know, it is what it is. Walmart denied it. Litecoin deleted the post. And you saw what happens with the move. You saw, so now IC is the stock will pull up. Check IC. I am pulling up IC right here. Manny Fresh. I like it. Manny Fresh. Let's see. I see up about 2.5% for the day. 14 million shares traded, forming a bottom at about 1440, and 1450 looks like also a top almost. So let's see what it wants to do in this range. You know, bounced off of VWAP after the open, creating a bottom, then trading above VWAP, then finding support at VWAP and trading above pre-market range and finding support up where the resistance of the pre-market range was. Is just giving me good indication for the stock for the coming weeks ahead, or even the next few days ahead. Because look at the sideways action on the stock. It just means like it wants to hold this area. I'd like to see a big seller come and try to push it down, because without that, I don't see the stock going down lower, much lower than maybe even 1420. I am short GME. Let's go look at GME. Well, we know what's happening to all the short people on GME, or all the shorters on GME. I hope the same is not with you. As long as you have your out, which should be around, I'm guessing, 207.50 to the dot, you should be good on your short as long as it's an intraday trade. I don't know if you're planning to hold it for the swing trade. If you do, my goodness, like that is a ballsy move. I can't see myself ever taking a GME short into a swing trade.
Hey Prad, JTran79 says, let's go Tesla, turn green for the day. Well, Nasdaq is down 0.26%, Tesla is down almost 8%. As you guys see, I was trying to make something out on Tesla today, nothing works, so I'm literally just don't touch Tesla. Do you want Prad to take a look at Tesla for today?
For sure. Just gonna look at QQQ before I look at Tesla. So yeah, QQQ getting rejected from VWAP here, coming back down. Let's see if it's able to find support at near the bottom of the day here. And in terms of QQQs, let's go see what Tesla's doing. So Tesla, you know, big weight of the market, of the tech market, and the fact that it followed up with the market, but continued to follow up with the market while the market came down, was a good thing. But now that the market's coming back down again, Tesla's like following it. So I would like to see if we can find support at maybe 726 or even 728 for it to matter. If the market just keeps going down, then we could easily go back to VWAP for Tesla. So I think you're short. Was that your entry?
Well, basically, first I went short.
Yeah.
Then I got scared because stock was moving to the upside. I went out of the position and I checked kind of higher time frames. And I thought that Tesla might go to the upside. And then when I entered into the long position, it went to the downside. And so I'm out, and I don't want to touch this.
It's okay, Valeria. You know what? I say this a lot of times. I'm gonna go to thank you. I say this a lot of times, which is exactly no matter what I do, I lose. So I'm just gonna stay away. I think you and I are in the same boat today. So the best thing is just to stay away.
Exactly.
So congratulations on making that decision.
It's my first losing day in a few weeks, guys.
That's
I'm
crazy.
super stressed out, but yes, this happens. I'm just like, take it. That's my losses.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna cry again.
No, it's okay. So guys, look at AMC here. Made a sharp descent to 52, but it found so much support at 52. Buyers instantly came in and ran the stock back up to the highs over here. So it looks like we are prepping for that breakout. Maybe whoever called out the 4 break pattern on AMC, it plays out here again. I would love to see that happen. So we'll keep an eye on AMC here as it tries to go back through higher days. Workhorse, Nicola, support, epic squeeze coming. All right, let's see. NKLA. I don't see the squeeze going on in this stock anymore. I'm even surprised that the stock is even like listed after the whole scam news that was going on. But I guess the company is somewhat legitimizing itself in any shape and way possible. So. Currently up 4% for the day. Found support at 960, 955-ish, and straight upward trajectory, but then getting rejected at 1020. Let's see if it can find support at 10 for NKLA. Workhorse. Let's see what Workhorse is doing. Is that Workhorse's chart? It looks a lot.
Workhorse.
It looks a lot like the chart we just were looking at. So. Finding support, breaking through VWAP, and trading higher. A lot of these stocks look like they're moving in tandem almost over here. So it looks like it's what's the last one? SPRT. So this one over here, downfall right off the open, getting support around 19, but rejected off VWAP, which was around 2040, and now finding rejection at 20. So let's see if it can even trade above 20, which is it seems like it's hard for it to trade above 20 right now. But of course, you guys are looking for the squeeze plays. So all that takes is a little bit of momentum to the upside. AMC new highs. All right, I'm done talking about support. AMC new high. We're going to 52.60 here. 52.64 is actually a new high established. Let's see the momentum coming in, and let's see more buyers taking the price all the way to 53. Like I said, man, we're trading above 52. This is excitement. This is good news. This is great stuff happening for the AMC apes. Let's see what GME is doing over here. GME basing out near 205. Perfect. Beautiful story. Don't go under 200, and that will be perfect. Perfect. Let's see. 52.60 keeps going higher, but volume needs to come in at a way greater pace for that 53 breakout. Buy into 53 break. It's gonna go to shoot 60. That's a possible setup. Yes. So I'm going to throw out an order here to see if I can take the 53 break. But at the same time, I'm going to have an order ready to wick me out, which I'm going to throw over here. All right.
Team
Cool.
PJ says, guys, we need those animations. We are super excited when Rob is back from his trip and will make animations for us. But guys, write in the comments what kind of animations would you want us to make. So we was thinking something with, for Prad, something with video gaming.
Yeah.
And with me, something with Russian doll Matryoshka, if you know what it is. Well,
The
that's
chat said we need a high five emote, so it's not so awkward when we're high fiving. So I think
it's super awkward.
we can get one of those going.
Well, by the way, a lot of people were talking about like your psychological aspect when you lose on your trades. So what helps you to stay in that calm mind? Because like sometimes it's hard, emotions taking over. So what do you, Prad, do when you're losing and you're feeling down? How you help yourself?
Honestly, everyone has their own ways, right? I think number one thing that everyone, all traders can use, or anyone in a competitive field could use, is meditation. It will help you gather your thoughts and regroup yourself after taking a loss, and not be so emotional and look for other opportunities. But you know, I have my ways. I smash the table with my fist. I step back for a second. I try to see why it went wrong, and I look for other opportunities to go back into that trade. If I get hit again, I'll do the same thing again. You know, I'll smash the desk again. I'll step back and I'll look at it. I'll do that 3 times. After 3 desk smashes, I'm done trading that stock for the rest of the day because I just can't get the stock right. So that's basically me saying after three times I'm wrong, I'm out. I'm just gonna stand back and look at it, and that's pretty much what happened on a firm today. So it all depends on your playbook and the way you deal with it. For me, you know, losses are normal. Losses for a video gamer, losses, especially for someone in FPS who plays a lot of FPS games, you know, losses are necessary. You don't win 100% off your games. You don't win 100% off your rounds. You're not killing people 100% of the rounds in video games, right? So losses are just natural. I'm loose to losing more than I am winning. So with that type of mentality, every time I lose, I'm just thinking about how to better myself. But every time I win, I just, you know, pat my back and move on. So the wins don't really excite me as much as the losses do because they teach me more. But of course, minimize the losses and win more is the goal of the game, right? So I'm not worried about losses ever. That's my mentality of thinking about losses.
Okay, thanks.
Let's go to AMC's basing out here, making a new high at 79 cents though, but coming back here a little bit. Of course, obvious, not enough volume to keep that crazy ascent going that it did from 52 over here. So let's see if it can come back, make a little bit of a retracement, maybe at 52.40, maybe at 52.60, go sideways a little bit before it can make that second run up towards 53. Then give us that beautiful breakout that we're looking for on AMC. Apple pulling back here apparently, so let's go pull up Apple. Oh man, so exactly as I expected. You know, downside for Apple, bad news for Apple, going lower, not holding 150. So I finally get to say I was 3 for 3 on my Twitter call outs last night. I was kind of upset that I would lose on this Apple call out because it was trading above 150 for a bit or holding 150. But now that we're making lower lows on Apple, man, 145 is a level up I'm watching because there's a lot of buying at 145 compared to other levels above 145. So let's see what the stock does when it gets there. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, somewhere down the week, maybe never. Maybe the stock just returns from here back to 150 and finds supports at 150 because like I said, I may have perceived the news wrong. So it could easily find support here and have buyers jump in on the train. But for now, intraday, Apple, 66 million shares traded, making new lows as we speak and trying to hold 149 on the bottom. ATER still trading around VWAP. Let's go see BBIG around VWAP/10. We needed to hold 10 and close above 10 for BBIG to matter. If it doesn't close above 10, I smell bad news. Do I play PUBG? Yeah, but I don't like PUBG. I think, I don't know. I just don't like PUBG.
Is it a game?
Yeah.
I thought it's a stock, no?
No, it's a video game. I just don't like the game. It's so clunky and finicky that it's not fun. It was fun when the game dropped, but I don't know. There's way better battle royales than PUBG now, right? AFRM. PUBG sucks. Let me hear what you really mean, Sludge.
Sorry in advance to all the fans of PUBG.
Yeah. All right, so Affirm, man, 110. Wow. So failing the 115, I guess it went all the way to 114.89, 114.90. I'm gonna say 114.90. So let's just say 115 to keep it simple, right? All the way, the run up from 102 all the way to 115, and then failing the 115 break, coming back down to VWAP, which is 110. This is exactly what I expected for it to hold near 110, but I did not expect it to reject so close to 110. So it got rejected at 115. I was expecting maybe 118. So let's see what it does near this 110 area. Maybe it holds holds the support at 110 and makes another run up to 115 by end of day. AMC not doing much right now. Looks like my orders clearly haven't given me an entry because obviously the 53 break hasn't taken place. But look at that, right? I said let's see if we can find some bounce potential at 52.60 or 52.40, and we're doing that, right? There's a slight retracement back to 52.60, and buyers are trying to step in and hold the line at 52.60. If this ends up playing out how we wanted to, we could easily make that run towards 53. But as we speak, there looks like a selling pressures coming in here, and they might want to push that back towards 52.20 or even 52 to retest it, or maybe scare the long people, or scare the people who are long in this area. OCGN, let's pull that up again. Not doing much. Not doing much over here, so it wants to maybe come back to VWAP. You know, we did say 880 and 820, so let's see what it does in that range moving forward for OCGN. Volume dead. Trader Prad, I went long at 109.49 a firm. I'm planning to take profit at 112. Do you see it going higher today? Pretty sure I already answered that. BB doing its job. Profitable trade. BlackBerry, huh? We got a new member.
Alert. Welcome to the green side, Damian Stevens.
Do we do a dance every time we get a new member?
Is this gonna be a dance?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
We got a little woo. We got a new member dance. Woo woo.
No, you should do your ape sounds.
No, that's only for AMC.
Anyways, Damian, thank you very much for becoming a member. We appreciate your support a lot. Welcome to the green side, and we wish you all the luck, guys. We appreciate any support you do, any like, any kind word, any sub, everything you want. We're just exchanging nice energies here, sharing our experience and love, of course. Back to trades.
So SNDL here, you know, people were talking about weed, and someone said, let's pull up SNDL. So, you know, you ask, and your wish is granted. I'm like a genie over here. So your wish has been granted. SNDL has been pulled up. It is trading under $1. You know, sub dollar stock here. So a big volume has come in after lunch, and the breakouts are taking place. But for now, you know, the stock needs to go back to $1. I remember trading the stock above $1, and the stock is now below $1. So it needs to go back to $1 and test that price for SNDL. ATER testing 17 again. Not really. It's still got a room for 17. Let's go look at AMC. AMC coming back here actually went down under to 52.40 like I thought it would, which was a good guess, because you know not enough trading happened at 52.60 for that support to be established. So even at 52.40, you know, we could see it go a little bit lower because not enough trading has been established on the daily, or not daily, on today at least, for it to matter to be a significant support. So I would easily see it go to 52 and test 52 before it makes that run up, but I would like it to support itself somewhere around here so it could make that leg back up to 53. Tell me GME is not facing. Look at the volume. GME is not facing. I'm not sure what that means, but GME is coming down here after making the highs. Look at that 206 resistance over there, coming back down through 204. Let's see if we can hold 202 or even 200. As long as we stay above 200 on GME, I don't think anything else matters for that stock. Like as long as it stays above 200, and at the worst it stays above 180, nothing matters for GME. Like GME is in great territory, great standings. CEI needs to get over 160 before the longs matter, I believe. But I'll pull it up for you guys anyways. For now, it needs to get about 150 for today. So 160 is a far way out. So let's have CEI push above 150, and then we can talk about 160. Phasing, not facing. Got it.
Did you mean phasing, facing, or fading?
Yeah, good question, Valeriia. Very good question. I guess it could be two of those things, but not facing.
Why? What facing is? Facing issues.
Ooh. That could be
facing good times.
Facing good times. I think he meant fading. Yeah, that's what Valeriia was saying too. But it's okay. We got the intent of the message. Short Trox, the top is in. Well, with Trox, what we were saying is this was a news breakout that happened, and then news could very easily be rejected. So short in the top could be a play. That's your prerogative. But I just want to wait to see what happens with the stock. When the news comes out and immediately they come out and say, we might not accept it, and I can easily expect the flip flop back towards the other direction, which is we are going to accept it. So I'm not gonna have my shares in the hands of a news article coming out at any moment and leave it up to them. I like to play what's being given and not like hopes of a news or hopes of this or that. So what's been given to me right now is a no trade zone, in my opinion, at least for me. It's a watch territory, and it's in a territory to look for the news to drop. As soon as that news drops, I'm going to be trigger finger happy and ready to cross the bids or offers and smashing the trade. No reaping today, Valeriia?
No reaping.
No reaping today, guys. I keep making mistakes. How do I see where I am wrong? That's just basic support and resistance or technical analysis. If you're wrong on a trade in terms of the direction, then maybe you might have to look for a strategy, look for reasons to take the trades, back test your strategy a little bit, and see if it actually works. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of ways to know you're wrong. The number one indicator is you're losing money, right? If you're constantly losing money on every trade you put, maybe you go paper trade for a bit, right? Nothing wrong with paper trading, and I've talked about this a lot of times. Even now, when I take big hits every now and then, I literally don't trade a couple days or two, and I go zone off in paper trading because I need to regain my confidence, and I can only do that by getting some winners on the table. And if I'm not getting winners on the table, I'm dead. Right? Like my brain is all messed up, and I'm only thinking about how I always keep losing. So get some confidence under your belt, and if that requires you to do so by trading on fake money, do it. Whatever it takes you to get your confidence boost back up, do it. What does back testing mean?
Thank you for sharing this, Prad. That's actually very helpful. By the way, I also wanted to ask, maybe like not also every stock is kind of suits you. So you need to find your personal stocks, like with the price suits you, with volume, move suits you. So yeah, and otherwise you said everything brilliantly. Well, we have a super chat from our new member, Damian Stevens. This is extremely entertaining. I'm not doing this anymore. Don't put me in there. This is extremely entertaining and educational. Easily worth the membership. Thank you. Thank you, Damian.
Thanks
we
for
love
that.
your trading family. We're so blessed to have you all here and learn and lose, have fun, and cry together.
I just want to elaborate on what she said earlier, which was, you are only as good as your setups, and you are only as good as the stocks you trade. So, you could have a winning setup and pick the wrong stock to trade that day and have your setup completely, wreck you and not make money or whatever. So you need to figure out what kind of setups you want to take, and you need to figure out what kind of stocks that match that setup on that day or that week or that month and so on. So there's a lot behind this. It's not just 1 + 1 = 2. So if you're making mistakes, you're in a beautiful territory, because that means it's giving you opportunities to learn. It just depends on how you take that losses and turn that into a learning lesson. Another quick question that I'm going to answer from chat before going to stocks is, how do I back test? There's tons of way to back test, right? You could manually pull out a pen and paper and write down, I would have bought it here, I would have lost money here, I would have made money here. This is about 1 ATR movement, so my target's here. This is about 1.5 ATR, this is 2 ATR movement. I take targets here and here and here. I see a resistance here, I see a support here, and if I want to get out, I get out, and that's my stop. So you could do it manually. I do it programming with the code. You can use that in TradingView if you know how to code. If you're even better than that, if you know how to use Python, Java, you can make yourself elaborate back testing softwares to help you test your setups for you. So there's not one or two, there's multiple ways to back test, and everyone should always go back test your setups, especially when you're trying to make new ones. Why put actual money in the market to test your setup when you can put fake money in there to test it, see how it works, and then transfer that knowledge and experience over to pay actual money.
Prad, I think another great beginner's question on the chat: what are the first fundamental steps to take when you're getting started in the trading world? Well, I would say first find a broker.
Of course, yeah. I mean, you can't trade without a broker. So, but the fundamental steps would be is understanding the whole parameters of, taking risk, because that's what you're doing. People come into this. When I say people, I'm not pointing fingers. I'm pointing at myself. When I came into this job, when I got hired, I only saw the potential dollar signs floating in my head. Ding, 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 ding. Money, 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 money. Right? Money, 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 money. That's the only thing I saw.
We got it. Money.
Money, exactly. But as I keep progressing daily in my life here as a day trader, I learned from Neal that this job is not about making money as much as it is protecting the money you make. We'll go on this screen. Oh, sorry, on this screen.
Me?
On this screen, sorry. So it's not about making money. It's about protecting money. Of course, you need to be making money to protect money, but you'll see going further and further into your own experiences. You need to calculate risk. You need to find out how much are you risking per trade. We have a thing called shutdown, which means I can't lose X amount of dollars in a day. So I try to find a percentage of that shutdown, and I try to allocate that percentage for the amount of setup for the type of setup that I'm taking, and so on. There's levels to this. There's multiple layers to how trades happen, and in my mind at least. So fundamentals, there's a lot of them. There's not one or two, but my number one go-to that everyone needs to understand for sure, because without that you're gonna blow up, is risk management. If you're not managing risk, you're not gonna manage a single dollar in this game.
Words of wisdom in here, Prad.
I'm just spitting everything Neal and Shawn told me 90% of the time.
Well, you're taking it from your personal experience also, right? And I sign under your every word. Even me, even if I'm losing now, because I have my personal risk management, how much I allow myself to lose, it's not that critical. I can still live with this, even though it's a little bit sad. Well, guys, it's 1 minute until the end.
Well, I didn't even see.
Time flies with
you. It's
you.
2 o'clock?
Yes. Oh, it's already 2 o'clock. Well, I hope you enjoyed trading with us today. I hope you're having a great day. Don't forget that we are back at 3:00 p.m. Eastern Time to trade the Power Hour together. And hopefully this hour will bring more opportunities for all of us. Prad?
Yeah, guys, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at TraderPrad. I'll just put it in chat here. Be sure to follow the main guys too. You know, if you go to TraderTV.Live on Instagram, I think it only follows about 6 accounts. You should follow all of those accounts, and on Twitter too. It will help us a lot. And one last spiel of the YouTube algorithm, you know, it would help us a lot if you guys did us a favor of smashing that like button, hitting that subscribe button, hitting that notification bell, because, you know, YouTube takes that into account and spreads the videos out based on that. So if you guys can do us that favor, we will gladly appreciate that. I'm pretty sure we have an ongoing contest coming up based on how many likes we get for her hair, my hair. I don't know who else's hair over here, but we're gonna get a whole bunch of dyes soon. So if you guys want to see colorful hair, be sure to smash that like button, guys. And on that note, we're gonna peace out. Thank you for coming by. See you guys tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern.